Yeah. Welcome to episode 226 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are Mr. Stark,
Transformers, G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, and Star Wars.
Yeah, boy. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it here live every other Sunday, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. You figure out your time zone if you can't make it live, which is really hard to do. And I give big props to everybody that does make it live. You can kick it with us on our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you want to just follow when new shows are posted, you can like the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. If you want to see links to everything we're talking about on the show, you can visit openyourtoys.com. Top of the page, we have lists to the show notes. Plus, we have our profiles, every show we've ever done, links to support us through Amazon and eBay, all kinds of fun stuff. So check out openyourtoys.com. Those show notes have links to subscribe through Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, RSS, Stitcher Smart Radio. Our email address is team@openyourtoys.com. Voicemail 720-235-TOYS. And like I said, you can support the show by just going to openyourtoys.com/eBay or openyourtoys.com/Amazon and buy something. And big thank you. I've finally just pleaded with everybody in the group and on the main page, like, please just go buy something. Cliff bought something. Paul Schreiber, I think, said he bought something. Same thing with Jonathan Pollock. It actually looks like 11 people bought something when I begged for them to buy something. So thank you, everybody that bought something. It looks like the Amazon account will finally be solidified. And I won't bug you guys again about it. If you remember, openyourtoys.com/Amazon. I'd appreciate it. Paul Schreiber in the house. What up, pal? Mr. Stark, where can people find you?
I don't know, but I kind of thought that was like your shtick. Like, basically, you would always just say, oh, the account still is not solidifying. Can you guys please help me out? But I figured that was your thing. I'm like, because you've been saying that for, what, months?
And every time he says it, I buy something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
so
I'm
like, man, that is super smart. Yeah, our account is still not working properly, so we just don't have enough clicks on that account. So just keep on buying, and eventually it'll push through.
No, I thought for sure we had it the last time, and then they still fucking closed the account, and I had to reopen it. It just sucks because I put, there's a very specific link that has to be, and every time you have to reopen the account, you get a new link, which obviously makes sense. But
and if I can make a plea to all the listeners, please click on that link. Jeff Bezos needs as much money as possible because we need another flying dildo to go up in space. So please click the link.
Do we get where to find you, Mr. Stark? Are you posting videos at all?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm busy with other things. So no, I have not posted any new videos.
All right. You can still follow him, and maybe once he gets back to it. Rock, what about you? I put your eBay link on there. And
good. I added a bunch of stuff today. So
nice. Click
on my eBay link, Rock DM, and you'll find me in the group as well. No more YouTube. The YouTube channel is done.
Yeah, I replaced it. I figured you sound pretty 100% on it last time.
Oh, he's getting all those fetish emails.
The stalkers, I'm done.
Now you know how every girl on the internet feels.
They make money. Exactly. I should start an OnlyFans. I'll sell my dirty drawers for $100.
There you go.
Boy, I could buy new ones then. But man. Damn, if I do have an OnlyFans now, Rock DM, Fartin' Dad, OnlyFans, so holler at your boy.
You got to get in quick. They're going to be putting the kibosh on sexually explicit material too. I read.
No, not anymore. They pulled it back.
Yeah, they were losing. They were losing 30%. So there was a huge amount of revenue lost because of that ruling. So they're like, oh wow, we're losing too much money.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast this weekend. This comedian's name is Karen Feehan. She was a writer who she was writing on, I think, like Yellowstone or some TV show.
Women, let me just say something, Rock. I know you're trying to. Women comedians just are not funny.
I know. I didn't say she was funny.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say she was funny.
Just want to make sure
But
that
anyway,
we're on the same page.
She was a writer on Yellowstone. She got let go during COVID. Then they hired a whole new writing team once they started making the shows again. She's a struggling comedian, just trying to get spots in whatever New York City. She started an OnlyFans. She doesn't even do below the waist. She'll show her ass, but won't show anything else. That in the front. She's making $20,000 a month on OnlyFans.
Oh yeah,
$25 a subscription.
Yeah, it's a better place for her.
Unbelievable.
I follow a cosplayer on Instagram that, she's got the bod. She's a hot chick, and she says lewds, never nudes. So she doesn't do nudes, but I mean, it's close as you could fucking possibly come. She just bought herself a brand new Mercedes. She just moved into a fucking huge mansion in Las Vegas, Nevada. Like, I'm like, Jesus. I mean, more power to him, man. If that's, and what I love is the people that follow these people that post like, oh, what's your kid's gonna think? And like, you're fucking following her, you dumbass. Like,
There's no shame in sex work. If I was good looking,
exactly.
I would exploit the shit out of my good looking body.
Yeah, I don't
Here I
think
am,
I
I'm
could.
a troll.
Oh, come on, Cliff. You can go do the wristwatch with your arm with the Rocketeer tattoo now. Do the wristwatch. Do the hamburger.
Rocketeer?
You can start doing all the puppetry
Yeah.
of the penis.
Oh.
Come on, Cliff. People will give you some money.
All right. Where can we find you, Cliff, besides OnlyFans tattoo fetish?
Yeah, besides my OnlyFans, I'm on Instagram as Associate of Horror, and I sometimes post in the group as Red Menace.
Yeah.
It's 61 days of horror, so every day I'm watching at least one horror movie.
I was going to say, even if you don't want to follow Cliff all the time, if you're a horror fan, follow him at least between September 1st and October 31st.
I just watched a horror movie today called The Call. It was one of these, these B movies on Netflix.
Any good?
Yeah, actually, it was good. It was one of those ones that was like, it's Japanese. It was like dubbed, but it was pretty scary.
Can I watch it with subtitles? I'd rather watch it with subtitles.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of...
I can't do dub.
I just don't pay attention to their lips, I just kind of...
Yeah, and I'd rather that, because to me, reading takes me out of movies so much, dude. And horror movies are ones I want to be like sucked into.
I find that the first 2 or 3 minutes of any subtitled movie are a little rough, but after that, you're reading just as fast as it's coming, and you don't even know. But that's just me. I mean, I just don't like dubbed.
And I guess the scary parts of scary movies, usually there's not a lot of talking besides somebody saying, no.
Speaking of scary movies, though, the Terrifier, they're making another Terrifier.
Yes, they are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A remake or a sequel?
No, I don't know. Is it a prequel or I don't know, but I saw something. Maybe Cliff would know more about it, but
yeah, I saw Terrifier. I like Terrifier, but I don't follow it.
Yeah.
So I know there's a sequel coming.
Yeah.
And one day I'll go online and it'll be there and I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I couldn't get past 15 minutes of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that guy's going to be at the New Jersey HorrorCon. It's in November. They have a lot of big guests.
We just had one up in Rosemont, but I don't go anywhere.
Who? Speaking of Halloween, who on the panel has had pumpkin? Well, okay, wait a minute. So, coffee drinkers, which eliminates. Okay, so everyone. Just me. Pumpkin spice is back, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I'm a basic bitch. I've already had a pumpkin spice.
All right, iced coffee, pumpkin spice. There you go.
Target today had a whole end cap of pumpkin spice products. They had Hostess cupcakes. They had Oreos. They had some kind of donuts. They had candy. I mean, there was so many different pumpkin spice products.
Is there a pumpkin spice oatmeal? I'll try that. I love oatmeal.
Oh, that's
I'm
interesting.
sure.
Pumpkin spice oatmeal, yeah.
Because pumpkin
sure
spice
there
is essentially all the spices that would be in a pumpkin pie, right? That's what the idea is.
You
It's
know,
not
and that's
pumpkin
interesting because
flavored.
I'm not a pumpkin pie person. That's the
I fucking
weirdest
love pumpkin
thing is I'm
pie.
just not a pumpkin pie, but I love pumpkin spice iced coffee. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think it's your basic nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon, obviously, star anise, maybe if you're fancy.
Ooh, star anise. That's the flavor of those Christmas cookies I worship every year. They used to be called jingles. Now they're called
Yeah,
Santa's favorites.
jingles.
Now they're called Santa's
Jingles.
favorites. That's anise is the flavor.
Jingles.
I love those fucking cookies.
Yeah.
Slick's golden no because it doesn't have green chilies in it.
They're pretty good. I love them. Now they're called Santa's favorites, Lotus. They're not called jingles anymore.
Ah, okay.
Until Santa gets canceled, then it's going to be called something else.
Yeah, Santa will never be canceled.
Hey, a lot of people sitting on his lap. You never know.
Hey, he's
I'm-
white. No one will ever suspect anything.
I'm definitely with Brian on this. So Brink just posted that he doesn't partake in pumpkin flavor until October hits. That's like listening to Christmas music before Thanksgiving. Now, I do agree with the whole idea of listening to Christmas music before Thanksgiving, but the whole thing with pumpkin spice, I can't turn it down. As soon as I find out it's out there, I drink it and drink it and drink it. And then by the time it's November, I'm still drinking it, and then I totally get sick of it, and that's it. So
It's like me. Every 2 years, I have 1 8-ounce glass of eggnog, and I'm all set for the next 2 years.
Yeah, that's the way
It's
I am.
so
too.
rich.
We buy like a quart of
Yeah.
eggnog.
That's
and
all you need.
That's
That's all you
we
need.
need for the entire
that's
year.
it. Just drink the whole
Brink-
quart. Ugh.
Brinkleiser said he also can't eat dinner during subtitled movies because he keeps missing dialogue as he looks down at his plate. I like that.
Okay. All right.
All right. If you want to get no, I don't know if I said this before we went on our tangent. No badass. He even asked if we were recording today, which I thought meant he was going to, but or
I'm
he
kind of
was available
hoping.
to.
I'm kind of hoping the show you got Cliff saying "Where's badass" because that was funny. Like as soon as he said it, you started the intro. Oh, there you go. Pumpkin spice. Yeah, Quaker Oats, pumpkin spice. Okay, so they do have it.
I'll have to see if it's at the store. I love oatmeal, so I'll get some pumpkin spice oatmeal. Because I don't like coffee, so I don't know what pumpkin spice is because it's coffee.
Yeah.
Brinkleiser couldn't find eggnog during the pandemic.
Another thing
I
that
saw
COVID
it.
killed.
All right. If you want to get a hold of me, you can find me at facebook.com/openyourtoys, at slickmcfavorites, look at openyourtoys.com. And I think, I forget what these eBay links look like. Oh, yeah. It's something weird like ebay.com /Jason Spiller. But whatever. All right. What are we drinking? Lotus, so we just started. You only do what you're drinking if it's interesting. If it's not the same thing you've always drink.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything.
Rock, you drinking anything good?
Yeah, Lotus is going to rip me apart. But I bought that case of those Seagram's Escapes, and I got my good old Calypso Colada.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I might get hammered on this 3.2% alcohol.
Dude,
I'm gonna
stop
be
buying
fucked up by the end of this
3.2.
It's
Pineapple,
like throwing money away.
Yes,
pineapple
dude.
and coconut flavors.
If you're gonna
Watch
drink
out.
booze, get the full flavor or get the full booze.
This is what
Don't
the
get-
wholesale club had. Would be for $19.99 for 24 bottles. I mean, you can't really complain.
Well, but still. All right. Not
It's in
that
the, I gotta
think
drink it. It's in the fridge. I gotta get rid of it.
Not that this one has much more, trust me. So I'm drinking, I found this in Wyoming when I was up there. This is Canteen Spirits Pineapple Vodka Soda.
Ooh,
How
sounds
is that?
Awful.
Really? Oh, it's a bummer.
And it was expensive too. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, so that's nice. Although alcohol turns into carbs, so that's you're not getting away from carbs. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's just like a seltzer. Like it doesn't
Like a White
taste,
Claw?
Yeah, it doesn't like a pineapple White Claw. It doesn't taste any different. Let me give it another one here.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the White Claw. I'm like, ooh, it's seltzer with no flavor. Yeah.
No
Yeah, those hit
difference.
long after I quit drinking, so I never got on the seltzer train.
All right, let's go ahead and share some screen and start talking about some stuff. Oh, I need to actually share the screen first. So there was actually a con this weekend. PowerCon happened. So let's go ahead and start talking about that. A lot of the news just came in after I did the show notes, so we'll be kind of linking to that. But first up, the PowerCon exclusives here. We get the Mondo Hordak animation style. And I want this so bad. I want this to be my first Mondo. And then we get the Skeletor Tiki, which I finally saw the Tikis at Walmart on clearance.
Yeah,
and I
they're
couldn't
not,
do it.
Yeah, they're not impressive at all.
Even just to buy it, I was like, I'm never gonna drink anything out of this. It's gonna sit on my desk for 3 months, and then I'm gonna pack it away. So
you're gonna now Mondo had 2 other figures that they made prior to this, right? They've done 2 other. These are 1/6 scale, right? These are big ones.
Yeah, these are 12-inch,
I know you
done
passed
5 already now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've done a shit ton.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they have
including a
some in the
regular
pipe.
Hordak, right? Like a regular Hordak is shipping soon.
Yeah, it's sold out on their site, but literally I saw somebody post that he's still up for pre-order on Amazon if you want to get them there for retail price $230. Their exclusives are usually $250, and that's what this guy is. I just like this. This is like my version of Hordak because I loved watching She-Ra back in the day, So I'll see. I bought a 3-0 Lotus. I did the Shattered Glass, Bumblebee movie, Soundwave, and Ravage.
Okay.
That was a freaking nightmare to pre-order. It was their Comic-Con exclusive.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm going to see if I can get this. They said if there's any left over, they'll be on the site Tuesday and with more info to come. So, by the next cast, I'll know whether I'm getting one or not. Mondo reveals. Let's see here. I always love reading the comment while this loads, if it's going to frickin' load. Oh, here we go. I always love reading the comics on non-franchise specific sites. Like this is a superhero hype site. Because they're just so they're so removed from the toy collecting communities that they just have no idea what they're talking about. Come on. Oh, really? We dragging? So this is a deluxe He-Man, which is crazy. It looks like it's going to come. It is going to be the most accurate He-Man they've done. The previous one they did was like their own stylized version. I think they've heard from the fans that they want something closer to the original. But then it's going to have the battle armor. And then also if this ever loads, the flying punch.
Thunder Punch.
Thunder Punch, yeah. Oh, I'm thinking of Flying Fists, the one in the 2000X line. But so yeah, we got that, and then if for some reason I can't get that Hordak, which if this will finally load, let me blow this shit up a little bit and see if this fucks everything up. So if I can't get that Hordak, I think this Trap Jaw will be my first Mondo figure whenever they go up for pre-order. Yeah.
One of Trap Jaw's weapons, I couldn't figure out what it looked like. It looked like a spatula.
Yeah, it looks like a fly swatter.
It's a fly swatter.
Yeah.
It's a throwback to a episode of the cartoon where he puts that on and he's trying to swat a fly.
Every time someone says spatula, I just think of Spatula City.
From
Spatula
UHF?
City. Yeah, that's all I think of.
Spatula City.
Spatula City.
Oh shit!
Fucking UHF is awesome.
But yeah, these people were talking about how the Battle Cat's going to be like $350, which we haven't even seen yet. But like, I just can't imagine any grown adult paying that much for a toy and all this kind of stuff. And then one guy is like, all this stuff is going to go on clearance because of how bad that new show is. I have a feeling no one's going to be buying Masters of the Universe anymore. But so there's the Battle Cat, which looks freaking amazing. But yeah, there's no way I would pay $350 for it. You know,
It looks like the size of a real cat.
Yeah, dude. Why can't they just sell a saddle you could put on your actual cat?
Yeah, adopt one from the pound.
Paint it green and stripe it yellow.
Take it to Access Chemicals, throw it in the bath. It'll go green like the Joker.
Oh my god. So these are the ones they've already announced. The Revelation Skeletor, Classic Scareglow, and then the Snake Man-at-Arms. Let's see here. I couldn't find it. Let's see. Little known fact: Trapjaw is a short order cook in Snake Mountain's cafeteria. All right. And
I wonder if Skeletor talks to him like, Gordon Ramsay.
Okay. That Scareglow looks dope. What the hell does?
If you want to check the private chat, it looks like Badass has arrived.
I see him down here. What's up, Senorita?
What's going on, guys?
Taking your sweet time to get here, dude.
Car troubles.
Oh, that must suck when you work on cars, right?
It wasn't my car.
Oh, okay. Well, that must suck even more that everybody asks you to help them when their car doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I? Okay, I should have started.
So, did you say you're gonna try to get this Scareglow? Because I know you like Scareglow as well.
No, not enough for 250. But the Trap Job maybe, the Hordak definitely.
I'm fairly confident, since I skipped over Faker, that I'm not going to get any Mondos.
Yeah.
If I was able to avoid buying Faker, I'm good.
They announced Sunman, which is a really cool concept. This was based off of a figure that a mom made her son because there wasn't any He-Man figures that looked like him. And so Mattel bought the rights to him and are bringing him to the Origins line. So that's really cool. The wings around his neck look super goofy, but it's an homage to the character. So this looks dope with the effect and his mace. But yeah, that's probably a pass for me. Not one that I need. And then
I'll get him in the Origins packaging. I don't need that special one. He's going to be released in the main line.
Oh, is he? This is just a...
That's like the special Comic-Con with the cool packaging.
Yeah, the cool guy. The Sunin fighter of the Nightman. I just got done watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, season 12. So, love me some Nightman. Where was I going? Oh, sorry. My email. I didn't have time to put them in the show notes, but they have more stuff on here. Oh, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, because they showed all the Revelations, the new Revelations figures, and all the new Origins figures.
Yeah. So first up is Tweeterhead. So what are these 1/5 scale statues?
Yeah, Tweeterhead.
Wow.
They make some good stuff. It's interesting. You know, they're always on the back shelf. You know, they're never like, I don't know. Tweeterhead is just not it's not front facing for statue collectors, which is weird because they do make good stuff, but 1/5 is a weird scale anyway, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Just trying to find a niche. That
Yeah.
one looks dope. I like that. Jumping out of the gray skull drawbridge mouth thing, but
Yeah.
let's see here. Copy link. I don't know. This is the panel round or the Mondo panel roundup. I don't know if it's gonna have anything else we didn't already see in those shots. Oh yeah, I did. It had. So there's the Battle Cat. So he'll come with 2 different heads. I like how they're doing. I like that they're kind of sticking with their stylization and then still doing the vintage heads. This one is dope. I love the saber tooth skull for him. I never liked the ram thing that Four Horsemen did with him, or maybe that was a 2000X, which would have still been the Four Horsemen.
No, I think it was just classics. I think it was just classics. Yeah.
That was the first time we saw that ram head. And then this might be one, the Horde Trooper. I love me some Horde Trooper.
Does he explode apart?
I don't know. That would be interesting. And then there's that. Matila, we've already seen this. We've already seen that. Yeah. So, it would be cool if he did. Like, I wouldn't need the action feature of him, like pressing a button and it being all spring loaded. But if you could just open him up like that, the way it would be all kind of split in two,
Yeah.
I could get down with that. All right, here's the Origins booth display. So, oh my God, let's hope that color is washed out on. Oh, okay, good, it is. So pretty goddamn boring. And what is this? A sentinel head over here in the ground?
Yeah, that looks like a sentinel head, like the X-Men are showing up.
Yeah. But we get the Anti-Eternia He-Man. Not a big, huge fan of the pink boots, loincloth, and hair, but...
I thought that was some hair that needed to be manscaped. I was just kind of sticking out of there. Instead of pink.
His what is it? Carpets matching his drapes.
His man bush.
We get a mini comic Trapjaw. This is what I'm excited about. A Terraclaws Skeletor, even though they're not showing off their claws.
Thunder Punchy Man.
Yeah.
Flying Fists. Flying Fists. Thunder Punch has a red harness. Flying Fist has the Vac Metal harness.
Whoa, Stratos nude?
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
He's flesh colored and not showing his front.
That's mini comics.
Yeah, so this is mini comics.
You say mini
Then we
comics,
get
I say nude.
You get Jitsu hiding back here. So
Wait. Did you just say his name's Jitsu now? They took off the Jujitsu?
oh, was his name Jujitsu?
Yeah,
I always knew it as
okay.
Jitsu.
No, it's Jujitsu.
Was it really?
Oh, okay.
Wow, you can't even say that anymore, huh?
Let's see. Why could you say jujitsu? That's just a martial arts form.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's jitsu.
Look at
We
a
are
Mitch
right.
on card figure. I was going to say, I've always known him as Fisto
right
and
here.
Jitsu.
Yeah. Here we go. If it'll bring it up. Oh, it's coming up over here. Jesus Christ, why is my...
Yeah, Jitsu. Okay.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong.
No.
Oh, I thought I always called him Jujitsu.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan, so I'm used to hearing it being called Jujitsu.
And all right, then we get Masterverse display. Let me get this up here.
These look cool.
Yeah, I'm considering.
I only have He-Man and Skeletor, and that's all I plan to get. And now I want that trapped. Not trapped. The Triclops.
Oh, this is the Mattel panel. Sorry, I copy and pasted the wrong one. But here we can click through real quick to see see the product shots. There's our Terraclaws. Whoop! Those Terraclaws are huge. Oh, nice. A Stridor.
With articulated legs.
Nice.
I like the fact they're coming up with the little stands and stuff.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, because he looks dope all rearing up there.
Yeah, over the fence. Yeah.
Oh, and then so here's Revelations. So good. We're seeing the Scare Glow. Love the Stinkor. I like this.
Look at that merman
too. Yeah, I dig him.
He was cool in the show.
Yeah, I dug him a lot.
He was all battle scarred and shit. Like, yeah.
I liked him in Cabin in the Woods.
Oh,
Me too.
I want to see a merman. But that Triclops is awesome. You got both classic Triclops and Cult Leader Triclops, which was my favorite part of the whole show, was Cult Leader Triclops.
He was pretty badass. Yeah.
Henry Rollins did the voice and everything. It was awesome.
We get who was this again?
Grayskull.
King Grayskull. Yeah. I liked how they had all of the different renditions of He-Man in like the dreamscape during the cartoon.
Yeah, that was cool. Or the heaven, or their heaven.
Yeah, exactly. What is this? New Eternia.
It's basically the Masters of the Universe designers going back to old concept art and just making new He-Mans that have never existed before. So that's Viking He-Man and Barbarian Skeletor.
I was gonna say that's dope. And then we saw the kitty toys. Here is the fan voted on favorite mini comics Triclops. That's an easy pass for me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. A Wonder Bread He-Man. And I don't know who this Viking guy is. But. And then this is dope. This is going to be super hard to get. I'm trying for all three tomorrow. 9 a.m. Pacific, they're going to put a limited additional quota of all three will be available. So when they say quota, I'm wondering if they're going to do a limited run for pre-order. Because, I mean, these things supposedly have been sold out forever. And
Are they doing a limited, like, per? They can only order one?
I'm sure they will. I mean, we'll see. Because I know Peter, all he wants is the robot.
I want the robot and, like, that set there with the tentacle coming up through the...
Yeah.
I just want the tree trunk.
You just want to have a little tree trunk on your desk?
Yeah.
So here's the Sunman we talked about already. So yeah. And then lastly, let's take a look at these Masterverse, although we just saw the... Oh, cool. Should have just been doing that all along. This is the booth display. Yeah, so these are the guys we saw, but let's take a little bit closer look.
That Fisto looks gangster.
Yeah.
Oh, so awesome.
See, I don't know if I can do it. I love his part in there. This is a must-have for me.
I definitely want... Yeah, I want both those guys.
I'll do this Trap Jaw. Not worried about her. Yeah.
Yeah, that
is awesome.
Gangster.
Yeah.
Like, he is fucked up and he looks grizzled.
I like
that.
that.
I'm getting the Merman and the Triclops.
Hell yeah.
So are they doing a Scareglow with that as well?
Yeah, just like a basic release. He doesn't have, like, his paint isn't as neon green as the...
Right.
Yeah, which most people have gotten theirs, and I have not gotten mine yet. The only Mattel exclusive I've got is the little overpriced Hot Wheels ones. All right. I didn't put what this is, but Hasbro did a Fan First Wednesday. I love how it made sense at one point, and now it's just whatever day works best for them.
Wait. We got to catch up in the chat.
Oh, sorry. I had my email up, so I didn't see people's comments. Go for it, Lotus. Read them off here. Oh, here we go.
Okay, yeah. So Paul Schreiber says, I have a Tweeterhead classic Batgirl and Catwoman. They're both killer. I do agree, Paul. I remember the Catwoman, the classic Catwoman that came out. They do really, really good statues. I guess what my point is when you're a dedicated statue collector, those pieces don't fit in just because of the scale. They're just a little bit smaller in scale. They're like either 1/5 or 1/6. Dedicated statue collectors at this point are a 1/4 scale and above. So it's they make good product. It's just seems like they're always on they're more for the casual statue collector, that it's not dedicated, meaning
that's just getting one piece.
You're just getting well, you're just getting one piece, or you're mixing it into your existing collection of whatever. Like if you like the classic Batman, then maybe you would have a whole display of classic Batman, mixed with action figures, toys, from that era, statue, that kind of a thing,
I have a shelf that has cowls and batarangs and sideshow Batman and all the other Batman. Like,
hell yeah.
Let's see. Paul Schreiber also says the Trooper is awesome.
That's probably the Mondo one he was referring to.
Yeah, probably.
I wasn't watching the chat.
And he also says the She-Ra and Hordak are on my list for sure.
Jesus. Woo! That's some expensive stuff. But, okay. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate that, Lotus. So Pulse did a Fan First Wednesday, and this was a big reveal day. This wasn't just, we're showing off a few things here. I guess I'm just gonna freaking, do I have to click through all of these individually? That's not gonna work for me. Let's better just start a slideshow. So they revealed a ton of stuff. Most of it went up for pre-order the next day. So this is a Gaming Greats Jet Trooper. So he's looking dope. I'm kind of completist on the Gaming Great. Oh, I am going to have to open a new one every little batch that they have here. Then they're doing a second wave of the collection credits, which I'm excited about. So I'm all in on these. We get the Queel, we get another Mandalorian, we get Grief Karga. And
looks like it comes with a Hershey bar.
Yeah, it's credits in different denominations. So Moff Gideon, he's the only one that still isn't up for pre-order yet. They have a page up. He's the Best Buy exclusive. So once again, these are all like Amazon has 2 of them. Then it's a GameStop, a Best Buy, and a Pulse exclusive. Then you get the Armorer as well here. So this is kind of cool. I dig this. This is a muddy Mandalorian from the what was that scene? What was
the Mudhorn
called?
Yeah, the Mudhorn's going after the egg.
Yeah, the egg
the
has
furry
a little,
egg.
Yeah, the little top pops off of the egg, and it's got a little yellow inside. But they were touting this mud paint job as like the first ever that they've used this new painting technique where they called it 3D painting to build up the texture on it. So we'll see how that turns out.
No pre-orders. You can only
not-
buy it in store.
Yeah. Target's like, oh, you want to bitch about pre-orders? So the new Antok Merrick X-Wing that was supposed to go up for pre-order, that's going to be in stores only. This is kind of dope. This is Rey's lightsaber. I really kind of dig this. So those little teeth there have springs on them, so you can put the blade in, and then they rest on the blade. Again, not enough to get it, but kind of a cool concept. Next is going to be Leia's saber from the flashback scene. Archive pipeline. Emperor Lando in disguise, C-3PO and Dengar up next for the archive. And then fucking stupid shit. I want to know who the fuck's buying this.
You?
No, I have a Mando just because I have a Mando fetish, but that's
Don't you have
the
a
only.
focus for troopers?
No, but these are carbonized. I have this guy.
Yeah.
I have the incinerator trooper, but I don't need him all shiny. Same thing, armor and Moff Gideon, and then the shore trooper, guys that are meant to be dirty because they're on an ocean beach. They're, oh god, I mean, just do it if it makes sense. But giving a chance for everybody to troop build some stormtroopers, so they're putting out a 4-pack of the latest mold of the stormtrooper, which is the best yet. That's always the best yet. And you get 1 pauldron in there. You can have just 4 regular stormtroopers. Vintage collection, of course, we knew this was coming since the throne is going to be a Pulse exclusive in October. Here's the single carded Emperor. IG-11, I'm excited about that. Tebow in the vintage. Lando. Lobot's dope. Except for he should have his little computer thing he was carrying around. But I love his bell bottoms and his boots down there.
His heeled boots.
Yeah, I love it. Bib Fortuna. Finally a good one to go with my Jabba the Hutt that's in a box somewhere. Pipeline reveals for the vintage collection Yoda 501st Trooper Mandalorian Death Watch Airborne Trooper, which is a mouthful, and Figurin Dan. And then the last thing, and I finally bit on one of these stupid prototype retro things. The prototype Stormtrooper. So, again, coming in all the different ugly colors and all that kind of shit. I finally bought one. All right. That was all the reveals. And then if you go to the show notes, we also have a link to Jedi Temple Archives where they have links to everywhere you can pre-order these if they're still available. Wonderfest online. So just last show we announced that Wonderfest had been canceled, and now they're going to be doing it online. So if you don't remember, we covered it last year. Peter really dug it, and he's the one that emailed me to get it on the show. Was they do this cool virtual reality walk around where you walk to a booth, go into the booth, and then you basically just look at a slideshow and that kind of stuff. But looks like they'll be doing that again this year for all you import fans. All right, on to toy news.
Actually, speaking of import, I actually watched a documentary on Pier 1 imports, the rise and fall.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was actually interested. It was actually interesting. I mean, it took you all the way, from day one of how the company started and all that. And it was just on YouTube. But
I loved Pier 1 as a kid. My mom used to take me into some awful stores, and well, Pier 1 wasn't Toys R Us or even Walmart. Like, I could still find things to goof around with while my mom was looking all
I used to
at all
hate
the
that
weird
place,
shit.
Fortune Offs and Macys. They didn't have toys, no toy areas.
Yeah. Well, and Pier 1 would always have weird, like they would have those wooden, like, cork guns, you know, where the cork is attached to it still, so it's literally just to make a popping sound. And,
Yeah.
you know, they'd have weird shit like that. But, Brinkalizer. The Pier 1 imports used to sting my eyes, always smelled like strong perfume.
I mean, that's how I feel with Bath and Body. I mean,
Oh,
or,
God, I
they're-
can't even
they're-
go
I'm
with
sorry.
those
No, not no. The candle, that candle place. Oh my
Yankee
god.
Candle.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that-
Oh my
that
goodness.
Wicks and
Body
sticks.
Works is the same
Oh, that place gives me a headache.
thing. I don't have
I love a
Wicks
good
and
Yankee
sticks.
Candle.
Yeah. No, I mean Yankee Candle is fine, but you just get it. There's so much aroma that just messes with you. You know.
It's sensory overload because you need to cleanse your like almost like cleanse your palate when you go to smell the different things. I'm a big candle guy. We got a lot of candles here.
Yeah, a lot of rituals. You know.
Oh yeah, sacrificing goats, when we're at the banana nut muffin, 24-ounce jar. Absolutely.
They do smell really, really good. I don't know how
Yeah.
they can get those kind of, because they really replicate smells like super good.
Haslab, because it got leaked, because they leak. I guess it's not a leak if they did it, because they accidentally spilled the beans. They put up a Haslab page saying that the Rancor will be coming in 2021. Looks like they're just going to go back to back to back with Haslab. So lots of stuff coming. The new Victory Saber, which we'll talk about in a second, which I think Brinkalizer hit it like right on the head on the last show. That price point has me happy to see that they'll do Haslabs at lower price points. JP crossover in hand. I don't normally like to do in hand picks, but this set has got me really excited. So
I think that's been a Target, right?
it's an Amazon exclusive. The
actual
T-
Mattel one.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
Target set.
action.
Oh, this is a
figure one.
crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is
Did you see the? Did you see the Dracula?
Draculus.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I missed it.
Oh,
I
you
was
did?
So mad. Yeah, I missed the pre-order. I totally forgot they were doing that drop Friday morning, but it should be in stores hopefully. But this looks good. Again, the Explorer, I'm not too keen on his like Errol Flynn hat that he has, like his little Robin Hood hat, but I get that it's probably supposed to be like, I don't know, like the seeing eye goggles or something like that.
Supposed
Or
to be
maybe
a
like the
safari
JP
hat.
hard hat. Like
Oh, maybe the hard hat.
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't look like a
that
hard
looks-
hat at all.
it's got
No,
like
I
harsh
know.
edges though, so like it doesn't
Yeah.
look like it's supposed to be cloth or anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Looks like it's made out of plastic.
Let's see. Black Series rumors. Looks like we might be getting and normally when Yak Face or Jedi Temple Archives puts these out, they're almost for sure. Saw Gerrera coming in 2022, and the one I'm really excited about is a Dark Trooper from The Mandalorian.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Be getting me one of those.
Oh,
How
it's going to
many-
be
do you
like a
remember-
higher price.
Yeah, it's a deluxe one. Because they were quite a bit bigger, weren't they? Weren't they like
I think so. Yeah, they were like the
7.5
size of the
feet tall or something like that?
maybe like the heavy gunner Mando type size, like bigger than a human.
Yeah. New, and I put in question mark there, micro toys. So I don't know if Character Options was the one doing the world's smallest. I didn't think so. But these things are just like the world's smallest stuff. And then the 5 Surprise has toy brands now. But I love these. Like that He-Man looks just the same except for worse paint and a shitty card back.
I have a world's smallest. You want to see who makes it?
Yeah, if you got the package handy, why not? So lots of them. Yeah, because even the Duke uses the weird, not Renegades, absolute, Resolute artwork again. But
It says Super Impulse.
yeah, see, that's what I was going to say. So I don't know. And this one doesn't look as good as the world's smallest. Still comes on a clear stand though. But I might pick. I love small little goofy things like this, so I still might pick some up. But the cool thing, I almost bought it. I'm like, okay, God, this is stupid. Is the mini brands? They put out my daughter wanted it. They put out a grocery store because they started. Mini brands was the grocery one, so you'd have little Captain Crunches and little Oreo packages, and they put out a supermarket. Well, now they're doing the toy brands, and they put out a toy store. So you could literally, like, it comes with shelves and all that kind of stuff. So you could do like a little mini toy store with all these things. A little toy store that you're I don't know what size it would be. I would assume it'd be closer to like 1/12 scale, not 1/18. But anybody else pick up Goofy?
1/12 scale is like, it's like 6 inches.
Yeah,
Oh,
like a toy store for 6-inch figures.
oh,
Oh,
wow.
the toy store itself, not the toys on the shelves.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say those are some big toys. I mean,
And maybe these are, well, I mean, you think of a 6-inch figure, if he was holding a He-Man, I mean, that would only be this big, for a 6-inch figure. Well, let's see. We can do the math, right? It would be 9. So a regular card back is 9 inches. And if you're talking about a 1/12 scale for 9 inches, then you'd be looking at less than an inch, right?
Yeah.
Am I doing the math
3/4 of
right?
an inch.
Yeah, exactly. So that would be pretty small. So maybe these are even 3 3/4 scale, and not that there's necessarily a scale to them, but anywho.
And who wouldn't say algebra wouldn't never come in handy? If X is 12,
Anybody buy goofy stuff? I found myself buying a lot of little goofy stuff lately. Anybody just buying fun stuff, or if it doesn't fit in your collection, you don't buy toy related stuff?
I hunted, what was it? Trash Pack had like little action figures. They had a cool like space jack-o'-lantern that I hunted for like a year and a half before I just gave up. Never saw him ever. He was dope as hell though. God damn.
Anybody else? Anybody else buy goofy stuff?
no.
no.
You guys suck. All right. Ronin Mando. So this is the Tamasi Nation's movie realization stuff. It looks dope. I love the Baby Yoda in this, and his little monk gi, and then pushing his, what did they call that thing that he's in
A
on
pram?
the show? A pram, yep. So this is $130. So I have one other movie realization, and it's a Royal Guard, and I think I paid $75 for him. So this is going to be a little bit of a jump, but we'll see. See what Amazon Japan has them for. AAA in the house, asking if we're all happy about the PowerCon reveals. Yeah, I'm digging them. I mean, It's for the most part with Masters of the Universe nowadays, it's going to be like, oh, okay, when is this character going to come out? Not if it's going to come out. You know, it seems like when they start on a line, they're going to pretty much produce everybody. I'm just excited to get another shot at the exclusives, primarily.
I would just like my stores to have somebody else besides He-Man and Skeletor.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't know how they're ever... I mean, every single one of my stores has at least 12, and they're all He-Man and Skeletor.
And I check every time.
Rare. Yeah,
they're all the first edition with the old head, because I finally found the new toy head.
Oh, nice. So Jada's putting out a ridiculously large pack of their little die-cast figures.
I haven't seen these come out yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't
Do
seen
you
any
want-
of these guys.
Yeah.
Do you want me... The top 6 are the ones that they've already put out in Walmarts, and they're clearancing by me. They're like $3 a piece. Or
Yeah,
$3.
if you can grab some, pick me up, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have
I'll
the
get those.
vehicles too?
No, I have only seen the Vamp is brand new. I've only ever seen it once.
Oh, okay.
And then people have said they've seen the Hiss, but I haven't ever seen a picture of it.
Right.
And so I'm like,
You talking about the little 3-pack? The 3-pack of those Jada vehicles?
No. So the figures came in a 6-pack, but now they have this too. They have, if you seen the Jada, like the Batman, they had a Batmobile and a little Batman figure.
Yeah.
They've had this imprint for a while, or oh god, during that Star Wars thing, the main guy kept saying this expression. He's like, this expression is something we've been looking forward to doing, and that's what he called each version of the figure. So
Wait, so these are going to be... Are these vehicles look a little smaller? That line you're talking about from Jada is 1/24th scale. It's mask scale. Are these going to be 1/24?
well, Jada also makes a smaller one.
Okay.
Well, maybe it is 1/24th. I am so bad at
I don't
art
know.
scale
I always
shit, but...
I always think about Will Smith's wife whenever someone says Jada.
So this Duke is the same size as this, so you could kind of see how big this vehicle
that looks
is.
more like maybe 132, 143. Well, go up,
Yeah.
see if it says in the article.
If it's I'm sure it does. These guys are 132.
132, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I was going to
Yeah,
say,
I
if I
was
can get a
gonna say.
mask scale vamp.
Start customizing from there.
No, just
Yeah.
put it next to Thunderhawk. Be like, I'd have to customize a mask scale Duke, but that should be easy. Got shit tons of like loose mask figures.
So if anyone, I wouldn't mind having my
AAA.
favorites from here.
AAA says he bought it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He's the one that let me know it was out there. Then that's when I started looking for it. And when I found one, I went, I just don't like vamps for some reason.
You an
Mhm.
AWE striker guy?
No, I don't like Ostrikers either. Again, like weird, like that realistic army stuff. That, like, I don't like the Mauler. I don't really like the Dragonfly. You know,
Like some of the coolest fucking
Yeah,
vehicles
the
they put
fucking
out there.
best vehicles ever.
You like the Sky Striker,
Tomahawk?
you're out on the Sky Striker. The Sky
You like
yeah,
the Tomahawk?
don't like the Sky Striker.
Yeah, I like the
Tomahawks
Buzzbore and the Pogo.
yes, exactly. Those are the vehicles I like, dude.
Holy fuck.
Slick would sign up for the military and go in there and be like, you know what, guys, I just don't really
Yeah,
like the
it's too
deco.
real here.
I just don't like your deco here.
I like to see
Where's
that
the
you're giving me
Buzzbore and the
bullets.
Pogo?
Where are the lasers?
Yeah, I
Can you
want
maybe
huge...
repaint this tank in Python Patrol colors?
Yeah.
Is that the focus of mine?
Can we do
Then I
hot
might
pink
be
and
looking at
green,
it.
fluorescent green?
Yeah, and I want huge missile racks that are
That'll
You gotta
fry my
roll
face
this
the minute it
yeah,
launches.
exactly, that are completely non-utilitarian.
I need an exposed cockpit.
I'm the first
And-
one to get shot.
And these BDUs in green, they gotta go. They're not my style.
Yeah, the Oliver the drab green, dude. Not my flavor. All right. Hot Toys Biker Scout and Speeder Bike. Oh my god, dude. Maybe I'm just getting tired of having so much clutter, but I'm like, I'm really starting to consider like mass selling stuff off to buy higher end stuff. I'm gonna have to wait till I get my hot toy and all that kind of stuff. But
And which
like
one
that
did
Star
you
Wars
get?
collection you bought?
Commander Cody, I think is what you got, right?
exactly.
You got Cody? Okay.
No, Rex.
Oh,
Rex.
Rex. Okay.
Yeah.
I had Rex.
Wow.
So this
thing looks
Scout
beautiful.
Trooper. It
God, that's
is.
awesome.
And then wait till you get to the bike. Oh my God, Dad. Just the weathering and everything they do on it. I didn't realize that 3A when I got that, when I ordered the Soundwave, one of their bullet points of a feature is 3A's expert weathering paint job. I didn't know that was like a feature. But this weathering looks great on this fucker.
And what's the
Yeah.
price? 400?
No price yet. It hasn't been released
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, it'll be.
It's probably between I'd say 375 and 425 just because it's got a vehicle.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can get the figures separate, but the
But why?
figures are 200. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, oh so gorgeous. All right.
Have you seen that Mando, the Black Series Mando speeder bike 2-pack? That shit is going crazy on the secondary market.
The black. Oh, is it?
Yeah,
No, I
it's like the
haven't-
white speeder bike with the Mando with the speeder bike speeder. What do they call it?
Biker
What?
Scout.
Biker Scout. Thank you. With the Grogu on the back. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like $85-$90 now.
Jesus. Yeah, I have it. It's in a box.
Me too. It's
Because
the
I'm
box in my storage unit.
I'm a speeder bike guy. This was a kind of cool. I won't go into it because it's maybe a 5-minute read. It's an interview from a place called Inside the Ropes, which must be a wrestling place, but it's an interview with Sergeant Slaughter, and he discusses the tensions with the WWE, which would have been F at the time, over his G.I. Joe deal. And just the interesting thing was he inked that deal with Hasbro to be the first live G.I. Joe. That's the way they were approaching it. And he was going to be a spokesperson for G.I. Joe, which we all saw. He would be on the commercial breaks and stuff like that. And when he took it to Vince was like, oh, too bad, you can't do that. He had literally just signed the deal with LJN. And he's like, I gave Hasbro the shot. And it all came down to whether Sergeant Slaughter owned his name, and he had trademarked his name before he got into wrestling. So then Vince McMahon couldn't do anything about it. And I guess now he's saying that's why Vince McMahon now, you can't use your real name in the WWE. Even if you wanted to, Vince McMahon gives you your name, so he owns it.
What a fucking goof that guy is.
Yeah.
Well, I
'Cause he
mean,
has
he's
billions,
made
he
an
doesn't have enough.
empire. Yeah, exactly. Well,
he's a real scumbag.
Yeah.
By fucking people over, he has made an empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know. No, like I say, hey, trust me, I'm not all about his ethics, but yeah, so Sergeant Slaughter threatened to leave, all this kind of stuff, and that there is one that was one of the reasons why Slaughter became a mail order only item, is that was one of the part of the agreement that they came to with LJN. So how did I get 2 clicks into that? Anyways, so good. Again, openyourtoys.com, go to the show notes, you can check that link to that article. Third party, which has become not many Transformer stuff and just other stuff that I really want to talk about, and that's kind of hot in the toy community right now. So
Street
Mattel
Shark.
Creations, yep, new Street Sharks, baby. So these are all based on concept art from back in the day. So these weren't just created now. I think I'm gonna have to do the shark dude. I'm digging him. The piranha guy is cool though, because his piranhas actually shoot off of his arm. I'm not too sure about the crab guy or the clam guy, but they're cool. What is it? Oh, Clambo. That's hilarious. And I forgot what I gotta go back. See, oh, is that the only one they put the name next to? I forget what the other name. Oh, here they are. Ripster is the shark, and Carcass is the guy with the piranhas everywhere.
And what are these going for? Like $140 each or something crazy?
I don't know. I don't think they've put this up yet. Oh, they'll be $75 a piece.
Yeah,
Ooh.
fuck that.
Oh, yeah,
Brutal.
never mind.
Not a
What?
chance.
Never mind.
How big are they? Like 5 inches?
Yeah, I think they're made to like go with the other street shots.
Yeah,
The other street
Oh,
sharks, they
they're
weren't
good.
tall, but they were wide.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Like they were,
Wow.
Yeah,
they were like fat.
super wide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see this.
Now, is this something where they need to sell like an X amount, like 3,000 of them to make them? Or is it just a straight pre-order like Super 7?
I don't know. This page isn't even freaking pulling up.
Because for that price, it makes me wonder if it's just we're gonna price them so high that however many we make.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll be offering these characters or design. Blah blah blah. We know and love 3 original. Yeah, it doesn't say it's going to be like crowdfunded or anything. So
That's why I think that price so high. I think they made sure they built the profit margin into them.
yeah, no matter, even if they do a small run of them.
Right.
So, well,
I mean, that's really niche. I mean, Jesus. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, yeah. I would have gone up to 25 for that shark, but that's no way.
Even that's a little unrealistic for like a Mattel Creations, though. You got to be thinking it's going to be
No,
at least 50.
I know. Yeah, that's probably true. So this crazy thing got funded. Have you heard about this?
It looks
yeah.
awesome.
Airwolf. So this is, and I guess I put it in third party just because it's not the 4 franchises, but it's actually an officially licensed Airwolf toy. These guys went and got it. Only took them 54 backers, which is a little concerning. But all they needed to do was make 50 of them to break even. But this is a 1/18 scale Airwolf. And again, officially licensed. Then they also are making a flight crew, which are 100. So there's its comparison next to
Wow.
The Tiger.
what
Hawk.
was Tiger Hawk. What was the original one? We even just saw
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk. Yeah. Oh, there's an even better comparison if you've ever seen
Wow.
Sky Raven
That's
or
fucking
Night
big.
Raven. Fuck yeah.
But why would you get it? It's too real. It looks like a real helicopter.
Because I love Airwolf. These figures though, and I get it, they're prototypes. They'll be hopefully into production, but
Yeah, the
Then
figures
you
are
get the-
brutal.
I mean all of this stuff is 3D printed. And I think that's what scares me a little bit is they could literally deliver stuff that looks like this and be like, that's what we showed, like, but
All right, I just did the math. How much is this thing? Like $400, basically?
it's $450, I think.
Oh,
Nah, yeah, can't do it, man. Not for a helicopter. I'd rather get that fucking that huge one that Chat May came out with at Toys R Us. That was
Oh, this is an interesting thing. Okay, so it's $350. Okay.
okay.
Then you can, for some reason, here's the DIY. So this is for you, Cliff. $225 for you put it together yourself. No,
if it
don't
was
wanna
for
do
me,
that.
it would be $47.
And speaking about the Tomahawk, I was doing a little research on it this week because I had a chance to buy an AFA 70 one, which for like $750. So I went on eBay to see what a tomahawk's going for. You know, a loose, complete tomahawk is $400.
I don't doubt it, man. Those
Jesus.
rotors were brittle as shit.
Yeah, the rotors and the canopy is all messed up on them. $400 for a tomahawk, and
Well,
the
I know
Eagle
that-
Hawk in the box is $200.
I got an Eagle
Yeah,
Hawk. I
that's-
fucking love that.
That's the reissued one, right?
Right.
That they did. Yeah, I saw that was that much. I was like, Jesus, I think I sold one for like $50 at a toy show. Because I
remember
got
getting
it
one
for
for,
I got it for like $22 on clearance or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable.
All right.
So, Slick, what's your thoughts on? I mean, I know you like to help out these independent toy creators, but
No, not even. I
dang.
thought about the DIY, but they made it. They made their goal. They didn't need me to be in. Not that Four Horsemen or Marauders isn't.
I
gonna
mean,
make
is it all
without
3D
me,
printed
but-
or is it mold? Like, how is
See,
that?
that's. I think they were saying that it'll be full production quality, but I'm just like, yeesh, with a company that's never made anything before, and all they were looking to make was 50. Like, what kind of factory is going to run 50 of these things?
Yeah, and
you
just think about
know?
what about the shipping on that? You know what that's going to cost?
Yeah.
A box that big?
Yeah, I have a bad feeling that people are going to get, like, maybe not like home 3D printed, but you know, still 3D printed shit. SpongeBob Ultimates. I'm excited. I pre-ordered me a SpongeBob. So I love how they have the little bubble man and the jellyfish and the jellyfish catcher and his little homie snail. What the hell was his name? Carl?
Patrick. Or no,
Patrick.
it was
No.
it was, what was the name of the snail?
Oh, the people that wrote this don't even know what it is. Oh, here we go. Gary, that's right. I was like, come on, why can't I think of this?
I tried watching SpongeBob with my son, and there's either one or two things. Either one, because I don't smoke weed, I didn't really find it too entertaining. I just felt like I was losing brain cells watching.
Well, some of the shows are actually funny, and some of them were just brutally brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they have some good innuendos and stuff in there. Not sexual, but just
See,
innuendos
South Park's
for
more my
adult.
jam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, I tried to watch Rick and Morty with my daughter when I first started getting into it. I'm like, okay, this is not.
You watch that with your kid?
Yeah,
That's
a few episodes, and then I was like, okay, this isn't. She even said this is inappropriate for me.
Yeah.
Wow. I've never seen it.
Neither have I.
It's good. It's
Oh, my-
definitely adult.
Cliff, you haven't seen it?
Yeah,
It-
I'm not really an animation guy.
I know, but it's basically an entire show that's a pop culture reference.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
So is
and
Family Guy.
science. And you don't like Family Guy either?
Eh,
Oh my god.
it's fine. I don't have any. I don't dislike Family Guy. I just don't watch animation really.
Huh.
Except for F is for Family on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, my son watches that.
Oh.
That's Bill Burr's show.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
yeah. FF
okay.
Friendly's pretty good.
It's the
too.
same. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that you don't like Rick and Morty, but
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like it. I've never seen it.
It's pretty deep. Like it's I always buy all the seasons digitally just because I rewatch them over and over. They're that good.
Yeah. The
He doesn't
thought
have
that
time to
goes
watch a
into
cartoon.
it
He's
just
busy watching
blows my
61
mind.
Days of Horrors. You know how many murders and mutilations he's going to miss if he's watching some cartoons?
And I've
Angela.
also spent the last 20 years trying to solve 9/11, which is exhausting.
So there is, like, if you watch one and you can find it, you could probably find it somewhere. It's from the new season. From Hellraiser, what do they call the Mennonites or
Cenobites.
No, that's Cenobites. Yeah, I was gonna say Mennonites are a real thing.
Yeah.
I thought you were
the
saying
Cenobites.
So are
Cinnabons.
Cenobites.
So they do an episode with the Cenobites where one of the people from the show just go hanging out with the Cenobites on a weekend. You know, so it's a whole thing of what the Cenobites do
That's
on
actually
Friday
pretty funny,
night.
that
And-
episode, yeah.
yeah, that was a good one. I loved it.
You do it
But,
because you hate it, but you hate it because you like it.
Yeah. So back to some comments here. Vince is like, Russo got a story involving you firing a midget, but put out of a cannon.
I don't think that's politically correct.
I don't even get it. This is definitely not politically correct. The street sharks look like they're sculpted by Stevie Wonder. Yeah, and talking about the Airwolf, 29 inches long. Brinkalizer had a crush on the chick from Airwolf. Me too. I loved her. Yeah, they don't blow up the Airwolf like they did the Razor Crest. Because you got the Razor Crest, right, Cliff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
All right, guys,
did it
refresh
bother
my
you that
memory.
Did it bother you that it blew it? I didn't have any issue with that. Like,
I contemplated, you had 3 days still to cancel your order after they blew it up. And I contemplated it for those 3 days. but
it's still a dope ass ship. Like,
It
you know what I
is.
mean? Like, yeah, it's not going to be on the show anymore, but it didn't, like, when they blew it up and I saw all the backlash online, I was like, what's the problem? It's still
Well,
a
they already
dope
took it
ship.
apart in one episode.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question about Airwolf. So was Airwolf basically like the A-Team, but they had an attack helicopter?
No.
Like, what was the show
it was
about? They
like-
solved things every episode, but they had an attack Apache?
It was like the Knight Rider.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was more Knight Rider in the sky.
Yeah.
Airwolf was
exactly.
highly sophisticated.
Yeah.
Brinkalizer said he canceled after they blew it up.
Yeah, okay.
But here's another one for you, Cliff. Another ringing endorsement.
I have HBO Max.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Just-
with you, Brian. I mean, I've been watching Rick and Morty since
Yeah.
day one, and it has just
I love
it has
that.
gotten so good. I mean, yeah, there are some episodes in this latest season that are not as funny,
There were
but
3 brutal episodes in this one.
yeah, yeah. But honestly, the cool thing about Rick and Morty is you can go back and actually rewatch and focus on the backgrounds. There's a lot of stuff that's
Oh
happening
my
on the
God.
backgrounds
Yeah.
that are just amazing. Like there's a lot of like stuff, you know.
Yeah, and I would say, Cliff, just throw it on while you're working, but don't do yourself a disservice. Like it's a show I like have to sit down, be uninterrupted, because like Lotus says, things going on in the background, the storylines are so deep and involved.
I mean,
it's
the whole
insane.
that whole Pickle Rick thing was amazing. It's just amazing, super
yeah.
deep,
That was just-
super deep.
That was the one
Like-
I was going to get Cliff to watch. If you're going to watch one, watch Pickle Rick.
I mean, yeah.
I'll check one out. I got to do, after the podcast tonight, I got to do a horror movie. Then I got to go to bed because I got to work all week. I don't know if you heard, there's been catastrophes and hurricanes all over this goddamn country. So it's been exhausting. But I will, before we record next, I will sit down and watch a couple episodes of Rick and Morty.
Nice. Yeah, just give it a shot. All right. Cobra Kai TMNT crossovers.
Oh, I love these. I canceled my diamond figures.
Did you?
Yeah,
because you got.
Because these are toys. I want toys
Yeah.
because my original Karate Kid figures are toys. I don't really consider Diamond Select to be toys.
No, they're not. You can't
These
play
are
with
toys.
us. Yeah.
They're cartoony. They're cool. They're fun. Like, I'll get these.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm gonna have to see, but I might.
think they look
I might
brutal.
pull the trigger. Yeah, they don't look the best, but neither did those diamonds. Those diamond ones looked awful, in my opinion.
I think
too.
these look like as if Cobra Kai guest starred on an episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
I think they look
Kinda-
cartoony, like, but you can
kind
still
of
tell
like
who they
the-
are.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, speaking of turtles, the reissue, the classics are back on store shelves at Walmart.
Yeah, I got I got the Leo and the Mikey set already. Yeah.
I'm not talking about just the box ones. I'm talking about the carded ones. Those are back.
Oh yes.
Playmate,
yeah.
the reissue. Yeah.
I went to my Walmart like at a drop of a dime because somebody was like, somebody's like, these are at the Hampton Walmart, and that's my Walmart's on Hampton. Didn't realize, yeah, of course, there's another Walmart on Hampton, 8 miles down the road from me. So he was like, I'm leaving them all here, and it was 2 full sets of turtles and 2 turtle vans. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm there. He had posted it like 5 minutes before, and
The one thing I like about the card art, because I'm always about card art, is I like the idea that they don't have the Nickelodeon thing on the corner anymore, which is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, these classics look better than the classics we got.
There's my
when Toys R
original
Us was around.
Michelangelo on card.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. An original.
That's an original. That is not a reissue.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. KJ Smith, the reason why you watched it was the helicopter. Don't remember the actual actors. Yeah, Airwolf had a great soundtrack to him. And then KJ Smith is not a fan of the Turtles. Or maybe the Turtles are fine, but not a fan of the Cobra Kai guys. So this one's got me excited. So NECA is going to team up with Stan Sakai to make a Usagi Yojimbo. So I'm excited for that.
I was never a big fan of that character.
Really? I've always loved it. But I don't know any of the history of it besides what's been on Turtle cartoons. Like, I don't know his true history. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this has got a lot of people peeing their pants. Cosmic Legions from the Four Horsemen. So they had always said they intended to do this, that they were gonna make lots of different types of Legions figures. So they've got a full-on reveal here. We're gonna go through these real quick. So if you see something you like, tell me to stop or go back.
I'm peeing myself right now.
So this guy's dope. That he's got the
Wow.
4 arms back there.
That's cool.
I love that.
You can't really
When you
see
get-
him.
Yeah, little.
I think that's a girl, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks to be a female, but again, they're aliens, so it's kind of like Transformers. RC is supposed to be a female, but why is there female robots? This guy I'm really digging.
Yeah, he's probably gonna sell out. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he
yeah.
looks pretty sweet.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, I'll be interested in this because the Mythic Legions have gotten such a crazy following that their shit sells out in minutes every time they put it up now. So these are kind of cool little bug guys.
The
So they
paintwork
got
on these, everything
little-
just looks amazing.
Dude. So I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, so don't go spreading it around to other podcasts, but
Rock.
so
I did Star Joe's on Tuesday, so don't start.
So most of the Four Horsemen stuff is being done by contractors now, so that the original Four Horsemen guys can focus on this line. So these are being done by them, where a lot of the Mattel stuff and the Super 7 stuff is being done by other people. Still with the quality control and project management of the Four Horsemen, but this is where they've been putting a lot of their time in. It's this guy.
Yeah, this is their baby.
Yeah, exactly.
So now are they
So
going
dope.
away from those other figures with the knights and the ogres? Is that done?
I don't know. I don't know if they're. This one I really love is like an android or something. I like him. I don't know. I
It
don't
looks
know.
like
if
the
they're
guys from
gonna-
Mass Effect.
Everybody better start selling those old figures because they're garbage now compared to these. So all you people that were being, just collecting them just to sell, might as well put it up for sale now.
Can you imagine if they had a comic
look
book
at
or a
these.
cartoon that went with these
Yeah.
figures? Oh my god!
Well, and that's their goal. They just finished a super successful RPG game for Mythic Legions. Like they did a crowdfunding on their own site that raised 200,000. Then they did a crowdfunding on Kickstarter that raised like 400,000. So KJ Smith's not a fan. Oh. But then
No, he wasn't.
laughing.
He wasn't a
But
fan of.
Is that being sarcastic?
No, that's
it was
a leftover
Karate
comment
Kid.
from the Karate Kid figures.
Yeah.
You already posted
Oh,
it.
still. Oh, sorry. Yeah, here we go. Now we're on to this news story. They are still doing Mythics. Now 2 lines in Legions. Looks like Overwatch figures. So yeah, they look dope. There's the group shot of them. So
They're
I
awesome.
usually do 2, so I'll try to get this big green head dude and then probably this android guy. I do like the insect guys, but and then the 4-arm guy. Okay, who knows? We'll
I'm
see.
getting all of them.
And when do they go up for pre-order? The first wave is up for pre-order now. Oh, I guess I need
It
to go
closes
check that out.
today, Jason. Look,
Better.
go back to that.
Really? No.
Scroll
Will
down.
begin Friday, September 10th, and close on Sunday, October 24th.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was Sunday the 12th.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't catch the.
That
I would
big
be
guy
like,
must be
okay,
expensive.
let's put the podcast on hold, and I'm going to go do that.
What was that? A green guy, probably like $70. I can imagine. He looks like a meaty piece of plastic there.
What's
That's got to be like a deluxe.
Oh, here, let's...
I thought they were all the same price.
No,
no, not necessarily.
they have like ogre prices and whatnot.
Yeah, they have 3 different scales in the Mythic Legion line as well as deluxe characters. So they have actually like 4 different price points. Well, and then they have army builders, which are tailored
Like,
down. So
Yeah,
5.
same scale, but less accessories.
Yeah, less accessories, less paint. Okay, all in if it. Yeah, see, the big dude's 80.
Wow.
Oh, the 4-armed guy is 65. Then you get this guy without his spacesuit for 37. Oh yeah, look, the one of them I like is only $25. All right.
Hey, get rid of this comment, Jason. I can't see the prices.
Oh, sorry. That's why I hate these fucking things. They should just disappear after a certain amount of time. So yeah, a little bit of price increase compared to Mythic Legions, but
Yeah, I remember having these as a kid, so I'm definitely on board for them.
the nostalgia really
Yeah,
getting
the
you.
nostalgia's really kicking in for these.
They have a very Power Lords-ish kind of feel to them.
Feel to them. Yeah, I agree. Well, with the blue and the orange and
Yeah.
then 4-arm guy. Yeah, definitely.
I can't.
So
start a
what
new
about
line.
so what about you guys? So I know KJ and Brinkalizer are pretty heavy into Mythic Legions. Are you guys all in? You gonna cherry pick? What are you guys thinking?
I haven't bought one yet, so
I only have the Fire Guy and the Fire Horse eighth
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to get any of these though.
Boo. But
I'll wait
yes,
till
if
you
you're gonna
sell
have
them, Jason.
if you're gonna have one sample, the Fire Guy and the Fire Horse is probably the best.
Yeah.
The best sample.
I missed the Scarabus, man. I have 3 of the Scarabus figures. I loved those, and I wanted more.
Oh, I like the Scarabus too. Yeah, I really liked when they did all the waves of the 7th Kingdom, all the waves of animals. You know,
Yeah.
they just reuse the bucks and then put different heads on them. All right. I had to throw this in there for Mrs. McFavorite. Not that she listens, but I
Plus,
always
these
like
are
to
awesome.
honor them. This is Mrs. McFavorite, one of her favorite movies. God, the Andre, the face is good.
looked-
The afro is weird on
Yeah.
him. But
I think Anito Montoya they nailed.
yeah, no, he looks good. And I even think, what's his name? Sydney or what's
Wesley?
Wesley, yeah. I knew it was a girl's name like that.
Is Wesley a girl's name? What?
No,
are you telling me
I'm just
Wesley Snipes is a girl's name?
So Cliff all in on these then?
No, probably won't get any. I do love Princess Bride. Maybe because it's a movie from my childhood that never had a toy line as a childhood. They don't like. It's kind of like the Back to the Future NECA figures. They don't really have any pull on me as an adult.
Yeah.
But if they make a Prince Humperdinck, I will absolutely buy him so that I can make a Jerry Dandridge from Fright Night.
Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't realize he was in Fright Night.
Yeah, Prince. He's the main vampire. Like,
spoilers. I totally forgot about that.
why is that a spoiler? He's
I
literally
know, I'm
introduced
just
in like the first scene.
Let's see. AAA loves Mythic Legions, but the space guys don't do it for him. Brinkalizer went all in. He'll be able to buy a card for those. Yeah, the Mythic Legion stuff, man, that is skyrocketed. All right. Oh, I went too far back. Went to my daughter's school picture site. Centurions are still chugging, so I didn't pull the trigger when it was buy them all for $65. So
Wasn't
now,
that from a sketchy guy though?
well, it was just a toy company that had never been around. But I mean, he seemed kind of sketchy just because, just the way he kind of was. But now they have color samples in hand and all this kind of stuff. And reviewing them live with customers who have pre-ordered them. I don't know what review it. Oh, this is like an hour-long video, so maybe.
Let's just see the pics of them.
I
first.
think Paul Schreiber has been following these closer than I have.
Like they look fucking cool, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, 85 is going to be too much for him for me. 65 is about as much as I would want to do, and then I got cold feet and I pulled out. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, Paul Schreiber posted a couple pictures. Just because these little things, like I don't see the articulation in them at all, and I was like, they say these are on the level of like SH Figure Arts and stuff, and I guess that speaks to how good they are, is you can't see the articulation. So Paul posted some pics of them here where you can see the leg, the double jointed leg, double jointed elbows on them. And then they also got the license from Brian Flynn to do high-end versions of the Silverhawks. So that's going to be even crazier.
Higher end than $55 Ultimates? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Exactly. They look pretty good. 90 seems a bit much for an unlicensed toy.
You could probably get
Bruce.
a loose complete vintage Centurion for about 90.
Yeah,
Really?
I had all three of them.
I still have all three of them. They're in my closet, like complete, and they're awesome. I love them, but I don't know if I need a new one.
So Marvel Legends Black Series type stuff. So no butterflies or anything like that.
At
Although
only four times the price.
All right. Well, like I say, I hope they make it, and I hope they're super successful, and then I hope they do a repaint in the toy colors. All right. Brinkalizer saying the vintage Centurions are really pricey.
Really? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Well, I mean, and I guess it all depends, really. Brinkalizer buys some expensive stuff, so to me, $90 is really expensive.
Yeah, but for a 30-year-old figure, like
Yeah.
I actually took eBay off my phone because I just can't. I just can't be trusted anymore. I was just buying too much shit. But I would rather buy a $90 loose complete vintage, let's say Max Ray, the green one, than pay 65 to 90 for a new one. I'd rather have the vintage if they're going to be the same price ish. Is what I mean.
Well, and I think a lot of it would be for people that already have a full vintage. You know, they like them that much that they have complete vintage ones already. Marauders Wild Weasel. So this is kind of crazy. So Marauders is going to put some stuff up in their backer kit that wasn't part of the Kickstarter event, and that includes this bad boy, which is just spot fucking on to Wild Weasel. So
I think the vintage had the map on both legs. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty good.
I think are you all right? Here we go. I'm not just calling you out, Rock. I'm just thinking of things that are easy to confirm here.
Yeah, no, I'm fairly certain he had the map on both legs.
He did.
Did he? Okay. Well, you're the two G.I. Joe experts, so I don't even have to look any further than that.
No, pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up.
All right. I guess you two were the ones that were wrong the last time, too.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, I thought it was jujitsu, but...
Yeah, you guys had me questioning my reality during that. I was like, I thought it was skits. Like,
yeah, maps on both sides here.
All versions
for the
had maps
benches.
on both sides.
Nope, not this one.
But that's that Build the Rule one. So
yeah, hey, it's a figure. Is that not in the Yojo archives?
Yeah, that's
as a version.
I think the Built to Rule is like when they tried to like incorporate Lego, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and they would have done a lot better if they just didn't put the stupid Lego studs on the figures, I think.
Yeah.
If they were to just release new figures with a Lego set, more people would have bought them. Let's see, Dr. Wu Slamdance. So I haven't gotten my Squawk box yet. It's sitting in my stack at TF Source, but I'm excited for these little dudes.
This probably has to be the least amount of Transformers that we've ever had in one episode.
Yeah,
you know, this is extremely rare.
Yeah. Well, we had a lot of Star Wars reveals, a lot of Masters reveals, and then this third-party section's just been all kinds of weird shit. So here's so if you guys don't, for people that don't know, these are cassettes that transform into a jet and a tank, and then they combine to transform into a robot.
I wonder if I still have mine. I know a bunch of vintage tapes, but I wonder if I have Slamdance in that.
I'm pretty sure I bought one at one time, a vintage one, but I'm excited for that when it becomes available. And then, being a Focus guy, Newage Toys Magnus. What makes me really excited about this guy is instead of trying to do an all-in-one transformation, they actually separated out the cab. And that was always my favorite thing. To me, Magnus was like a mech suit, you know, for this white Optimus Prime. So I always like it when they do it that way. But he looks good. His proportions look good, especially compared to some of the other third-party companies that have done them. Or I should say Legends companies that have done them. Store report, the vintage collection at Macys, man. So you can't find vintage collection anywhere, but this person found them at Macys. Look at all the new Ghostbusters up there, the little kitty toy ones. But yeah, look at that, just pegs deep of the vintage collection.
Yeah, I saw this shit on Friday at Toys R Us.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, that's up there.
Dude, there is the only vintage collection figure I can find anywhere is Grief
Lando
Karga.
General.
Oh, no, I can't even find that. Just
was it
Grief
Lando
Karga.
Skiff? What was the one that was everywhere for like 2 years straight? Was it Lando Skiff? That, like,
Well, that
anytime-
Lando skiff hung out at Walmart's forever. It took
Yeah.
them a long time to clearance them out. But
I didn't even know Macy's had toys. I can only imagine how much those must be there. They got me
Well,
like
this is-
$18.99.
Well, Toys R Us is starting to put up little pop-ups inside Macy's.
yeah, we'll see.
yeah,
I think that's
Yeah.
I love your positive attitude. Yeah, we'll see about that.
I was gonna say because Kohl's has toys, but fuck if I'm gonna pay any Kohl's money for.
Oh, but Kohl's was
Well, see,
ridiculous. I remember when the 25th figures were there. They would be like $9.99 for one, where they'd be like $6 at Toys R Us. But then you got to look at the board that has, well, this is the sale price, and then if you
Yeah.
use your credit card, you get 20% off, and then you get Kohl's Cash if you spend $50. It was like the slickonomics of trying to figure out what the hell those things cost.
I get a lot of my Lego sets from Kohl's because they're retail price. Like Lego's one of those people that enforce
Oh.
that you can't up price their stuff. So their retail price, you can't use any coupons on them, but you can use Kohl's Cash. So
Okay.
I'll buy Miss McFavorite some clothes and maybe a necklace or something for Christmas, and get $20 Kohl's Cash or something, and then go get a Lego set for $10 after the Kohl's Cash. Here we go. Brinkalizer. Max Ray's going for 120 complete.
He also said, "I see your point, Cliff." I noticed you didn't mention that.
Wait, what did he say?
He
What?
said, "I see your point, Cliff."
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't want the listeners. You only get that if you're live with us or watch the YouTube versions. God damn, there's some sold listings for 150 and up. Well, they just had so much shit, so I can understand that, I guess. I mean, what I would estimate, they had 10 to 12 pieces that attached to them between
They came in
the
a big
launchers
box.
and the missiles.
Like it wasn't
Yeah.
a carded figure; it was a box figure.
Yeah, it was like a
Oh, yeah, I
trapezoid.
remember.
Yeah.
All right. Target Fan Friday. So we talked about this earlier in the show. We get Road Rash and Draculus, which I don't think anyone gives a shit about Road
Nope.
Rash, or Road Rage, not Road Rash. Cliff, you said you weren't interested in this, right?
Yeah.
We were saying this should be your first Transformer, and you're like, or your second Transformer, right? You have one.
I have 5.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, because you got 2 for the mask homage.
Yeah, I got 2, and then I got a handful of Human Alliance ones because again, they're just mask toys.
exactly.
So in canon, does Draculus bite other Transformers and suck the energon out of them?
Hopefully. That sounds like a good story. Let's see. Dracula's store page isn't online. Blah, blah, blah. It is officially licensed Universal. Which I guess they
I've
have
come to suck your energon. What the fuck, man?
Well, that's weird too because they own the Bela Lugosi Dracula, but they don't own Dracula. So
I
they
guess
didn't,
that's true.
They didn't even
yeah.
really need to. But everybody, when you think of Dracula, you think of the Bela Lugosi, European, Avant, Usagi, blah. Like no other Dracula has any resonance.
Yeah. Yeah, because even I know I didn't like what's the one with Keanu Reeves?
Bram Stoker's Dracula, directed by
Yeah.
Francis Ford Coppola, starring Gary Oldman.
Yeah, I didn't like that one at first because I didn't like Gary. I didn't like the old weird man and stuff
With the
like
heart,
that.
haircut. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Cliff is like IMDb with a beard. It's just like
I actually really like that movie. I think it's really good. Keanu Reeves is not good in it, but the rest of the movie, I mean, as much as I love Keanu, he's just not good. But I love that
agree.
movie.
They're doing a new Matrix. Did you guys see the preview for that?
Yeah, it looks cool.
It looks fucking sick.
And I've never seen Matrix 3.
Yeah, I am trying to go in with low expectations, so I'm not disappointed.
I just
But-
watched original Matrix with my son. it took us like 3 or 4 different nights to finish watching it. I'm like,
Just 'cause you
Junior,
get
this is the guy who's
distracted
John
or-
Wick, and he's like, yeah. And he wasn't getting into it. I hope we didn't watch the second one yet, but hopefully he gets into it.
He will.
The second one's that bad.
Second one's a tough sit, man. The
Yeah,
second one is
that's
so
not
bad I
hard.
never saw
See-
3. It's
See,
so
I
shitty.
like-
I never saw 3.
I like 2 and 3. I really like them because then you get to see so much more of what like the post-apocalyptic lifestyle is for them, instead of it just being like, oh, here's people in our world that do incredible things, you know. But
Dude, they're like all sweaty and smelly all the fucking time when they're down in that fucking cave and shit. Like everybody must just stink like ass. They're just walking around like gagging everybody.
Oh, so you talk about people like Comic-Con?
Yeah, like living in Comic-Con like 24 fucking 7. Everybody's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
dying to get on those fucking ships and get the fuck out of there.
all right, Haslab Victory Saber, which
Thanks for the support, KJ. I know Jason refuses to read any of my praise out loud, but I appreciate you, buddy.
Sorry, bro. There you go. I think that I just said I didn't like it at first. I really like it nowadays, and I completely agree with you, Cliff, that Keanu is awful in that fucking movie, and Gary Oldman is amazing in that movie.
Especially when he's like young Dracula with like the long hair and the top
yeah,
hat. Oh, my
dude,
God.
and the top hat. No, see that I like. I think that's it, and that's why I have a problem with Nosferatu too. Is, and I know completely different kind of thing, but like I want my Dracula to be pimp, you know, like
Look at
I
this.
love Interview with the Vampire.
This is one. I only own 2
wow.
pops, and this is one of them because his armor in the beginning of that movie, it's called the Blood Armor,
Yeah,
is the
that
coolest
blood-
fucking knight armor I've ever seen in my entire life. And there's no action figures, there's no model kits, there's no statues of it. This is the only thing that's the collectible that's ever been made of him in that armor,
That's crazy. I didn't realize that.
and I
What's
own
that?
it because I only own 2 pops. Anyone want to take a flying guess as to what the other pop I own is?
Jason.
Goddamn right.
Oh, it's saying
yeah.
Nosferatu because the focus.
Oh, that's true.
Is there a Nosferatu pop?
No, I was guessing. That would have been my guess.
I just always assume there's a pop of everything.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've never looked. No,
Although Jessica brought up a good point. They have Seinfeld pops right now, and they have George where he turns purple and he's wearing the little pyramid thing on his head. And I got Miss McFavorite into Seinfeld. She hated it before. And she's like, the only Seinfeld collectible I want is one of George like reaching into the trash for the eclair, you know, for the donut that's sitting on top of the trash.
I've worked at
Brinkle-eyes-
Seinfeld's house
Oh.
in the Hamptons.
Oh, wow.
my
Fancy
Lord.
pants.
He has a full-size baseball field, like with 330-something foot wall. He's got a barn that holds like 30-something cars. He's got hydraulic lifts with all these classic Porsches. The property, I mean, literally, it goes from like the main road all the way to the ocean. It's this massive, massive estate. It is crazy.
That's insane.
dude, he makes more in a year from Seinfeld residuals than like most celebrities who are working right now make.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
him and Larry David are rich, and Larry David's
And,
pumping
like-
out Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Like, just to give you an idea, like, how wealthy I mean, we're not wealthy he is, but, like, the neighbor to the right, the people own a hedge fund, and, like, the guy's wife, like, to keep her busy, she'd, like, buy a castle in Spain and redo it. And then the other neighbor was the people who used to own the New York Jets and the Hess gasoline stations, which they now is Speedway. But that's, like, the kind of money, like, baller money block that he lives on. It's called Further Lane in
God.
East Hampton. But, yeah, you're talking about, like, $100 million properties.
Jesus.
Yeah, Billionaires Row.
Brinkleiser says Matrix 2, the assault on the Zion dock. Yeah, dude, those mechs. The mechs and then all the Sentinels, fucking, I think they're called Sentinels. coming in is amazing. The highway chase scene is dope. I mean, I love that there's clubs where these people, you know, like you just think if you could run your world, what would you do? What would you be? You know,
The twins were stupid.
I liked the twins.
I heard they
liked
were
them.
supposed to be like werewolves, but that was edited out of the movie. Patrick Willems,
really?
who does like YouTube essays, Patrick Willems did a deep dive into the Matrix movies. They're pretty good essays, considering I've never seen 3 and I didn't like 2. I watched them all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen? I know animation's not seen. Have you ever
I have seen the Animatrix.
Yeah, I love the Animatrix.
So was 3 the one where the Smith tried to take over all the Matrix and he was like turning everybody into a Smith?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, right?
And then the Matrix got freaked out and made Neo go and kill him to...
Yeah, because 2 is him running around trying to is the key master, right? To get to... What was he getting the key? Anyway.
He meets the architect at the end of 2. And it's like
I thought the architect was
Colonel
1.
Sanders looking dude. No,
Yeah.
it's the architect's in 2.
Okay, so that's what he was trying to get the key master for, right? Was to get to the architect. Okay.
I
Does
watched
he go, Neo, it's
Ghostbusters.
finger licking.
He did. He was like a dude in a white mustache and beard, and he had a white suit on, and he was like in a room. Like,
I got 14 herbs and spices that control the whole Matrix.
What were you saying, Lotus?
Oh, I watched Ghostbusters the other day. Just,
he's making a keymaster joke.
I mean, I really did.
Oh,
I watched
yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Classic.
Brinkalizer says he has one pop. Pete Connors. I assume that's Bill Murray, or is that somebody else from Groundhog's Day?
I actually don't know. I know it's not Ned Ryerson. I don't know his name. He might be Pete Connors.
I'm like Brink. I only own one pop also. I have a Kevin Smith one that I got signed at the Secret Stash. No other
that's
pops for
dope.
me. Yeah.
I'll need to look that up. Jessica would dig that.
I have too many now. I ended up diving into one and then it turned into like 10, 20.
Well, yeah, you said you were doing all the G.I. Joes, right?
Yeah, and I have like tons of Batman ones. So.
Oh, it's Phil Connors. His name is Phil Connors in Groundhog Day.
Oh, yeah, the Topolowski or whatever his name is.
No, Murray. That's Ned Ryerson. Bill Murray plays Phil Connors.
Oh, I see. Well, I think maybe you just had the name wrong.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't remember a guy named Pete in Groundhog. That's why I had to look it up. I was like, is there Pete?
I bought
Alright.
I bought the official pop translucent clear case.
Even though you don't have any pops.
Yeah, it's very rare.
That's awesome. I saw that the other day.
Yeah.
And I love how they put like a fake pop package in
exactly. Yep. Mhm.
So Brinkalizer was dead on with this. I think he said 180. Maybe he said 180 to 200 or something. But so here is Victory Saber. So for those not versed in Japanese in Transformers Victory, which is a sub-series that's in Japanese, you can get it subtitled here on DVD. He is a combination of Star Saber and Victory Leo. So here is Victory Leo. And that's a combined version of him. And let's see, that's a combined version of the spaceship of the alt mode. Headmaster, or it's not Headmasters for Star Saber. Is it Breastmasters? There's the small ship that the Headmaster or Breastmaster or whatever. There's Star Saber.
Breastmaster?
Yeah, I was going to say, did you say Breath Master or Breast?
No, I'm pretty sure they are breastmasters. Basically, the two robots go in the chest breast area, and they basically, pilot the mech, right?
So instead
Yeah.
of being the head, they're the pec.
They're
pectoral.
the
Yeah.
pectorials, but
That's
they do refer to them as breastmasters for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some implants, huh? Like really.
There's the Star Saber alt mode. I've always disliked this because this is very obviously a head on top of a spaceship. But I do like Victory Leo's alt mode. This kind of like flying lion mode with two huge cannons.
Brainmaster, there it is. Not the breastmaster, Brainmaster.
Oh,
So they-
Are the
it's
they
two
must
huge
have-
cannons?
I'm
breast?
thinking of. What am I thinking of?
Double Dealer has breast masters.
Double D has some breast
What's
masters.
the big base one? The
Ford Maximus.
no.
I'm like, we can go crazy
Yeah,
with
I'm thinking of the. I can't think of it now. Whatever. It's the big base. The big base one.
Oh, Overlord.
Overlord.
is-
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's a
Okay.
breastmaster. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, no draw for me. Like, I really want to support it just to support all these Haslabs, but nah. Let's see. Tier lock. Oh, you get a big cannon, V-lock cannon. And then the
I mean,
other ones they haven't
when the
revealed
Masterpiece
yet.
Star Saber came out, I did buy it, and I did think it was a really nice toy. I mean, very, very nice representation. You know, it felt good. You know, it did have the Brainmaster gimmick. You know, real nice. It's just I just didn't have any attachment to it, so I ended up selling it. Like it just wasn't part of, you know, the line for me. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I think I even have, I have a whole shelf of, I used to have an Overlord up there. That's what made me think about it. But I have a huge shelf of the Six Changer. God damn it. I fucking forgot what his name was. But I really don't have a connection to him either because I just liked it. I liked the gimmick that he changed into 6 different things, you know. And now I have a whole collection of, you know, of them up there. Let's see. AAA says, I'm totally happy with Tarkaris Star Saber. Don't need a Hasbro quality version 1.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But again, this is Victory Saber. So if you like that combiner aspect of him and Victory Leo. Couple things back to the tangent. I guess you can Google map Jerry's house.
Well, yeah, Rock gave his address.
I can give you the actual address. I don't give a shit.
No.
I don't have an NDA.
Well, you gave him the street though; it would be easy to pull it up. Is all I'm saying.
He wasn't giving away any sensitive
Yeah.
information. And then looks like it used to be
I'll
Jerry,
look it up on Google
Billy
Maps
Joel's
now. I'll
house.
tell you.
All right. Let's see what else here. Damn it. Keep going too far. Get rid of these. And Jumbo Tarkin. So this is driving me a little nuts. Them making jumbo figures of vintage figures that never existed. So this is a Entertainment Earth exclusive. And he just looks super goofy. Like, I get it. Like, they're trying to incorporate like a vintage play feature of, you know, like he's holding a command baton or something like that. You know, Admiral Akbar, all he had was a baton for some reason.
But he was always worried about that.
But yeah.
Trap.
How do you pronounce racket? How do you pronounce Rakuten? How do you pronounce that?
Oh, the
Yeah.
deal site,
Yeah, how do you pronounce it?
Rakuten.
Rakuten? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let
That
me
was one
see
of their.
how
It was
it's-
one of their. It was one of their commercials. Like, how do you pronounce Rakuten? Rakuten? Because it's it's funny.
So yeah, I just wanted to poke fun and gripe at this thing. I think it's ridiculous.
Just so you know, Seinfeld's baseball field is on Google Maps. You
Is
can
it?
see it.
Awesome.
So just so you know, if
You
you look
just
at the
do
corner,
the satellite view and zoom in on it?
if you look at the corner of Further Lane and Tyson Lane, you could see it. I'm not giving away any specific address, but Further Lane and Tyson Lane, you'll see his house goes from Further Lane all the way to the ocean. I mean, it's a good,
Oh my god.
I mean, 15 acres in, one of the most expensive zip codes in America.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when you got money, right? It's not money just to have a house or to live somewhere where it's expensive to live. It's to have fucking acres of land, That's
Yeah, especially there.
Yeah. I mean, the most expensive place to live in Denver is 2 miles from my house, and shit just changes completely once you
Is that
hit
Vail?
this neighborhood. No, it's Cherry Hills. It's basically where Elway lives. It's where all the head coaches of the Broncos have lived, and it's the only place like where I'm at. You're in a suburb with houses with like at the most a quarter acre, talking maybe 3,000-4,000 square foot at the most houses, and then you literally turn this corner. And now you're in places that have 5 and 10 acres right in the middle of the city and shit.
So is that
it's
where you go trick or
absolutely
treating?
insane.
Let's go to that
No.
neighborhood. They get
The houses
whole
are too
bar.
fucking
Big
far
bang
apart.
It's like they're next door neighbors, but it's actually 4 miles.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Xtrasbot I put Xtrasbot Autobot X here. Still not a Transformer, and I get the limitations of that, but looks like it's at least a little bit more articulated than the little vinyl figure that a company put out a couple years ago.
I don't think he ever transformed though in the cartoon.
No, I know he didn't.
So it doesn't
but
matter.
This is third party, man. Come on. Sorry, go ahead.
You can take down Brian's comment now.
Thank you.
But no, I mean he never. This is one of those things where you can't say it's not a transform because it never transformed in the cartoon. So
This is true. It doesn't need to. I just figure a third party company out there might figure that out, But sorry, my headphones are batteries dying, and it just literally goes beep 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 in my ear every 20 seconds until I plug them in. All right. Let's Evergreen 2-pack. So they're calling this Cyber Battalion Heroic 2-pack and Cyber Battalion Bumblebee 2-pack. So these are the little cheapy like $5-10 ones that you get at Big Lots. They give them a premium deco. They stick them in a new box, and now they're charging $27 for a 2-pack of these things. So don't be sucked in. I have the original versions, which have absolutely no paint, or not absolutely none, but minimal paint decos. But just another fucking cash grab by Cash Bro. All right, what we got? Who wants to go in the hot seat first?
I'll go, I guess.
Lotus, did you get anything?
well, I did pre-order a toy for the first time.
Oh my god!
So I finally pre-ordered the Just Eye Toys Hound, world's smallest hound. Pre-orders just got posted. I probably could have paid a little bit less if I would have just done it on Baba Bobo's regular website, but I ended up going through his eBay store, a little bit more expensive. I think I paid like an additional $5, but
We haven't heard Baba Bobo in a long time.
yeah, Baba Bobo's back, and I have secured my pre-order. So he was he's a little on the expensive side. I think eBay was $40. So yeah, a little bit expensive, but I'm happy to get him, and hopefully Just Eye Toys will continue the world's smallest line. And this figure will have die cast and is going to be a miniature hound.
Hell yeah! Well, I'm excited for you, man. Yeah, I saw the pre-orders come up on his eBay page, and I'm like, I'll wait for it to hit, be in stock before I order it. But
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be possibly even as soon as the end of September, possibly middle October. So we'll see.
nice. All right, Cliff. I think I saw you throw your hat into the ring. So
Yeah, I didn't get much because I did get tattooed. Which
Well,
I guess
yeah, show your tattoo.
I was gonna say,
I
I guess that could be
that's
the
what you
first of
got.
what we got.
Looks
Oh yeah, it's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
That's cool, man.
Rockets
Yeah.
here. Goes all the way down to the wrist. I like
Yeah.
it.
I love the style, like the coloring, how it fades out and stuff like that. Mwah.
I got these. I got a bunch of Infinity Saga 2-packs.
Nice.
Captain Marvel and Pepper.
So I had a question for you.
Sure.
Do you just do the MCU, or do you do the Marvel TV shows also?
I consider the Marvel TV shows to be in the MCU, so I do.
Okay.
I do have, although it's been years, I do have the Daredevil and the Punisher and the Luke Cage from the Netflix series, and the
Nice.
Jessica Jones. I didn't get Iron Fist because I hated it and it was part of an expensive set. So I got these.
Yeah, that Ironmonger set is really nice.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God, I love the Ironmonger.
I got this guy. Look at the
Nice.
fucking Tony Stark head on this thing is crazy. But
Yeah,
it
it's really
comes
good.
with his fucking neck too, so I can't even head swap any of my other Tony Stark figures. So I'll have to cast the head and make my own. I got those. I got all the other Shang-Chi figures I didn't have, so I got the chick in the white suit. I got the chick that you called Mulan, Jason.
My very racist reference.
Well, no, I mean it's I don't know. her
No,
name.
it looked like it.
Yeah,
but
it looked like Mulan.
it's just,
But they were. I got them for $9 each on Walmart.com.
nice.
And then I got the holographic Tony Stark because then I could just build the figure, which is Mr. Hyde. So I figured
That's what I was going to ask, who the Build-A-Figure was.
it's Mr. Hyde. And then the most important thing I got was finally the NECA Part 7 Jason.
Ooh, I
My
didn't know
favorite
that was
Jason.
shipping already. That's
Found it at
crazy.
Target.
Nice.
Oh my God, people have been scalping those things like crazy. Every time I see somebody on the Facebook group, they have 3 of them. They go, anybody need it? $50 plus shipping. I'm like, yeah, be kidding me.
Oh, Jesus.
It is my
Fucking
favorite
people,
Jason.
man. It is dope. It looks really, really good.
Yeah, that pre-ordered.
And I got some odds and ends too. They're nothing to show, but like I got the He-Man and the Skeletor with the vintage heads for Origins. Those were both on Amazon finally. I got my Faker and my Fisto, but those are all opened and bagged and put into a bin already.
You got Fistoed?
I did get Fistoed. Didn't hurt as bad as you think. Check this out. He went up my pee hole, and it was crazy.
You must have quite the pee hole.
I do now.
KJ Smith
Yeah.
has found that Jason as well there.
Yeah, dude, my Target had like 5 of them. Like it was just like me. I was hanging out with my niece. We went over there, and it was just boom, like right there. So I grabbed one.
See, mine are fully
Cliff's
stocked, but
Urethra
I
used to be
haven't
a
seen
sniper rifle. Now it's a blunderbuss.
Rock, did you get anything, or did you just get rid
Yeah,
of things?
I mean, honestly, I would like to show all the Blockbuster DVDs I got in, but I got to pull them out of the rack. I got like 20 to add to my collection, but I got this from a video store, and Cliff is wearing one of the shirts today.
Oh, that's crazy. Is it like a 3D thing?
Yeah, it's like a 3D. I don't know what you really
Lenticular
call it.
or whatever?
Standee. It's a Hellraiser Bloodline standee. It says
Ooh,
now
Bloodline?
rent the most terrifying battle ever. So to go with my Blockbuster stuff. And yesterday I was at a comic book store and I picked these up. They were still sealed and the prices were really reasonable. I got the Indiana Jones troop car.
Nice.
And then I got the Indiana Jones, the cargo truck.
Nice. Is that
I
the one
have
with
these-
the plastic canopy or the fabric?
Fabric.
Oh, they make one with the fabric?
Yeah, the
Wow.
fabric came out second. Like it just, I don't know if there's a running change.
I mean, they were a pretty good deal, and I know how expensive these things are on the secondary market, and they were pretty much like half of eBay prices, so I had to pick it up. I mean,
Oh,
I have
yeah?
them opened, but I figured, you know what? Stick them in a closet, add it to my eBay store eventually. So
Hell yeah.
I ordered a bunch of toys from DCBS Comic Book Service. I don't know what's going on. I've ordered waves of Motu figures I haven't gotten, the Mandalorian Retro, John Wick Diamond Selects, Castle Grayskull. I'm like, I wrote them a long email. I'm like, what is going on with all these pre-orders? This stuff has been in the stores and out of the stores months ago. And then you relist some of these items for pre-order again. You never fulfilled the original orders. And then I got an email back saying, well, we're just waiting to get it from our supplier in Diamond.
Huh. Yeah, I've been getting some key cancellations from them on some of my stuff where I'm like, I think I'm gonna have to like backup order everything on BBTS that I order from them, and then if it ever eventually comes in before I have to ship my pile of loot, then great. But
yeah, because I've ordered a bunch of NECA stuff through them because they're like $24 for like the Ultimate
they're
figures
basically
there.
20% off. Yeah.
And I'm like really getting disillusioned with them right now. So hopefully in the future I'll get some more stuff in from them.
Well, my biggest thing is even after me reading them the Riot Act, again, and I'm just one person. They probably handle fucking 5,000 orders a month or something, but just overpacking their shit. Like, I understand overpacking comics because they're just a solid brick in a box, but when you shove too much packaging into packaged figures, it just crushes them, But all right, badass, you got any stuff there, buddy?
Yeah, I got one thing. It was slow around here.
Oh, nice.
Indra, I still haven't seen it.
I've
only seen the land
on
shark.
shelves.
Yeah,
Nice.
my Walmart has them right now.
And what was it 30? What's the price point on that? Well, I guess yours is going to be different than us.
I
down
think
here,
I paid
but
$34 for mine.
that's not bad.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
And your funny money up there.
No, your funny money up there in
Oh.
Canada.
Right. Yeah, our funny money up here.
Big old colorful pictures of kings and queens.
Who knows? Maybe their money may become worth more than our money soon.
Yes, yeah, it looks like
It's
it's
a
headed
joke
that
the
way.
way what's happening with our government.
Yeah. Yeah, monopoly money. Oh yeah, KJ Smith.
Well, considering
You gotta
any kind of
back up
steak is
order
now
everything.
$26 a pound. I mean, holy shit.
What's $26 a pound?
Like any kind of steak basically is like $26 a pound. Like a porterhouse by me is like $23 to $26 a pound. Like a ribeye is $22 a pound. It's
Yeah,
like fucking
no.
monopoly money. This
Yeah.
shit's worthless now.
And inflation is in full effect. There's a lot of stuff that is way more expensive, just grocery wise. If you look at prices,
Oh,
Canada's the same way right now. We're fucking just going through the roof on produce and stuff, and especially meat. Meat's the fucking worst right now.
Yeah.
All right, Vatos, you ready for this? I'm glad we've got 40 minutes until we're done because it's gonna.
You get a whole pile of shit.
Oh my god, dude! And I didn't even get a pile of shit. This is literally Just fucking toy binging. All right, so let's go through some loose stuff here first. Stuff I've already opened. Got the G2 Ramjet. Fucking colors are amazing on here. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed that they used the Seeker null rays on him instead of giving him the specific null rays he should come with. But colors are beautiful. Got this little Stridor little dude, the little Motu mini Stridor. He's articulated, head, tail, and all legs move. Only hip articulation on the legs, though. I'm a sucker for battle armor Batman. So got the McFarlane one.
Is he in stores or did you order him?
I ordered him on Amazon, but
Okay.
people around, I looked for a couple weeks. People have been finding him here for 2 weeks around me. And I was like, well, shit, if he's out, I just Googled him and Amazon had him for they said it was a pre-order, but he shipped within a week.
Cool.
Found this dude in the stores. Haven't seen Storm Shadow yet. You may not like the movie, but I like this Snake Eyes better than I like the other Snake Eyes.
Was it the classified one, or was it the actual action figure?
No, this is the classified, the
Okay.
fucking fully articulated one. Goofy shit. Like I say, I've been buying goofy shit. I love Stegosauruses, and this is a little little Jurassic Park Stegosaurus. These were fun. Dollar Tree, dollar Lego sets. They're doing these little military ones. So little tank, a little what do you call it? The fucking Rattler. Yep. Yeah, a Warthog, the real name. And then so see, these all do because these were just a little dollar. But these were fun little dollar micro builds. Like I say, don't do many pops, but had to do this fucker. He is so cute, dude, with his big old fucking head. And he is solid. He's not one of the hollow head ones. This thing probably weighs a half a pound. And then another little goofy thing that I bought was this. Talking about Kohl's, I had Kohl's cash. This was actually cheaper at Kohl's than I found it at Target eventually. So this is their Hot Wheels mini rig. So this is the front. So it's like a little trailer. And then what he's hauling is, I showed off the Rock'em Sock'em robots that they did. He's hauling this little robot that's supposed to be a car, but he's a robot. And they added a gun to the mold. And what's crazy about this is it's literally like an Ultra Magnus. So the trailer transforms, and then you get a little fucking robot out of him.
So he's like
So the head pops up here. The car is attached on the back of the robot, and then it's got little arms, and then the little robot Hot Wheel is manning him from the inside. So that was a goofy buy. I had some Kohl's cash, so I was like, fuck it, why not? All right, here we go. Let me back this up, and I'll try to talk loud. From Amazon, this bitch went on sale for less than $30 finally, so I pulled the trigger on that. Yeah, carded figure in it and all. Got these in for pre-order, the reissues of the Beast Wars. So don't really care about Cheetor or Rat Trap, but had to get the Megatron and the Optimus Primal. Ordered 2 of each. I don't remember why. Got
free shipping.
Probably. Got very lucky. One of each was just crushed all the shit. One of each was fucking pristine mint boxes because I'm not taking them out. So, found this bitch for my Fangry. We were talking about that. So, if anybody needs anybody else except for Fangry in this box, let me know because I'm going to part them out. So, if you want a Nemesis Primal or a Pimp Daddy Black Arachnia. Went to Wyoming this last weekend for Labor Day and bought these just because I'd never seen them here and don't know if I can help anybody with them. But finally saw this pack. It's not mint, so it looks like they sliced it when they were doing the box cutter on it. So only for an opener. If nobody wants it, I'll just return it. But I'm like, I haven't seen these at all. These I never saw in store either. The Super Shredder. These are now clearancing. I bought this fucking thing. I never saw it. It just showed up in the clearance aisle for $20.
Huh. Right on.
So Cliff, I know you have both of those, right? Oh, looks like Cliff might be on a bathroom break.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I just got back.
You have both of those, right? You don't need either one.
Yeah, I have the separate Splinter. I have 2 of the separate Shredders, and then I got the Super Shredder. Thank you.
Nice. Got this bad boy. Ew.
Oh, you found it.
Fucking, this is the Comic-Con exclusive. So got that bitch. I mean, Comic-Con exclusive is sold through Entertainment Earth, but yeah. Loving it. The clear figures, the homage to the G1s. Homage to the vintage ones. Okay. Still going. Got this guy from Rock. Sorry, Rock, I haven't had a chance to open him yet.
I want to make sure you got it. I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, I did get him. The box was crushed, unfortunately.
No.
So, yeah, so the Kevin Smith didn't make it in very good condition. But again,
Really?
it's going to be in our family. It's going to be a Christmas present for Miss McFavorite. So,
How bad was it crushed?
it was pretty bad, but like once you popped it in, like if you look on it straight on, which is how she'll have it displayed, like up on one of our shelves. If you look on it straight on, it's perfect. If you turn it to the side, you can see all the crushing along the side of the bubble. But no worries. Rock gave me an amazing deal on them. So while I was in Wyoming, I went to a Dollar Tree, and this is the first time I've ever been to a Dollar Tree that had things that were more than $1. I'd never seen that before, but good thing they did, because I found these bitches.
Nice.
So Roger and Mark Haddock, I bought one of each of all of these for you. So there's that one.
What are those? Are those build sets?
Yeah,
they're like little
they're
Lego
a
sets.
new one. Yeah, you haven't been on here for a little while. They're from a company called Forever Clever. The quality is crap. Brinkalizer literally said, I wasted my money on buying these. But, I mean, it's $5. It's $5, 100 pieces. It comes with a minifigure.
It's worth it for the box art alone.
Well, how
Yeah, the
are
box
they?
art.
That's what I was saying. Is how are they allowed to use the box art? It's not official.
It's licensed.
Oh, it
No,
is. Okay.
is.
Okay.
Yeah, they're licensed. They're just licensed by this piece of crap toy company.
Wow.
Yeah, like
Oh,
the
that is
figures
dang.
don't even fit in or anything like that. And then I found that. So Roger, I got one of each of those for you, and then
Thank
Mark
you.
Haddock wanted them too. So I got one each for. Yeah, my wife's like, really? You got to fucking buy 10 of these things? I'm like,
Meanwhile,
they're
those
not all for me.
$15 worth of knockoff Legos going to cost about $40 to get to Roger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey. And then I got this was an eBay purchase because they discontinued this set before I could get to Universal Studios. So this is Creo. The big thing here is the evac. This is the character made specifically for the Universal Studios ride. So
Was that the
I
car that
pulled-
you drove? You rode in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wicked ride. That was actually a really good one.
See, and I'm excited to get out there, hopefully next year, to ride it. But I heard that they changed this 4-pack. They still have the 4-pack. It just doesn't come with evac for some reason. But I didn't pay any more than it looks like. If the sticker's right, it looks like these were $22 at the park, and I paid $25 with free shipping. So this dude lost money unless he got it on a good deal or something. Thanks to Shane Montroy, IRL friend, and in the group, he found me a Rekgar because Target's been playing the approve the delay for the last month. I've approved 5 different delays for this figure, so he's most likely going to get canceled.
We have it at EB Games. I saw it on Friday.
Nice. Not for $26.
No, probably not. We also have the cup and blur and all that too.
I got this dope dude. So this is from Has No Talent.
Oh, nice.
He did a concept Vader. So this is a Macquarie Vader in a vintage style. His lightsaber, it's kind of hard to see the extra part here. It's a double telescoping lightsaber that he did a reproduction of. So I love that little bitch right there. Hang in there with me, just a few more things here. Also from Has No Talent, this was one that had sold out for a long time, and he found a few more of them. Maybe he produced some more. He's one of those guys that'll never tell you how many he made, if he has more, anything like that. But also got the heavy Mando, vintage style, rocket firing backpack like you would expect with a Mando. So
Looks pretty good.
And then lastly, vintage collection stuff. All of these have imperfections. All of them were smashed except for one. So the Endor Luke. This is the only one that came in a box. Only one that came perfect was the one I cared about the least. The Death Star droid. All the rest of them, I ordered 3 of each to try to ensure that they would ship in a box. They still shipped them in fucking envelopes, and all of them were crushed. This Sand Person's not too bad. It's just a side bubble crush. And then got this mofo today from Pulse. The Jedi Fallen Order, like heavy scout trooper, whatever the fuck they call them. So, yeah, went a little batshit crazy. And I think I've noticed, looking at my spending trends from my fucking Excel spreadsheet, the problem is I feel like I'm not buying anything, and it's because I pre-order so much stuff. So I feel like, I haven't really got stuff, so I buy goofy stuff like the Hot Wheels toys and shit like that, and then boom, a bunch of pre-orders hit, and I get 18 packages at my house. So I have relied on pre-orders so much more nowadays because it seems like you can't find anything, but it's giving me this false sense of, I'm not spending money on toys. I haven't found something in stores forever, so I buy a bunch of goofy shit, and then the next day I get hit with $300 in pre-orders. So,
Slick, I forgot to mention the major other thing I got in this week. Oh, well, you know how I did the big toy sell-off to buy the pool?
yeah.
Well, the guy came for the pool this weekend.
Ah.
Yeah, in-ground pool, saltwater system, and brick pavers. It's gonna be $60,000.
Oh my god.
You
Yeah,
really want a salt system though?
yeah. My son is a little bit allergic to chlorine. We noticed every time he goes to my mother-in-law's pool that he gets skin irritation and burns from it. So
yeah, that's because they're running it too hard. If you run the water soft when you have a chlorine pool, you won't have those problems.
Yeah, so we're looking around
Salt.
60 G's. So you're gonna notice on my eBay page about $10,000 worth of stuff's gonna hit in the next week or so. Yeah.
Oh my
grand
god,
for
but
a pool.
that's dope, dude. That's dope. Dude, our above ground pool, we fucking love it. And the one thing we hate Is there something you can't just run off and jump into it? You got to climb a ladder every time?
It's like a major construction project, and I also need I need a variance on my property because my town is an asshole, and they have a specific law that the pool must be 15 feet away from all property lines. So because I want to have it
15
directly centered,
feet? Wow.
15 feet. So because where I want it, it's not going to be 15 feet. We got to apply for permits and a variance, and that's like an extra $1,200 in fees. But it's not going to be. They're not even going to start until next year because it's going to take me 6 months to get a permit.
Oh,
because
my
COVID
gosh.
permits are so
That's
messed up
crazy.
out here. So, but yeah, about 60 grand is what I'm looking at, and that's if we don't even do all the extras. If we do all the extras like the power cover, we did the LED lights in the pool. We're doing the brickwork is crazy. Like the brickwork is like 20 something grand. So.
Wow. That's insane.
But it's a massive. On top of the 13,000, I just dropped on a basement entrance to be put in this week also. Yeah. So toys are going to be. Spent a lot of money on fucking concrete, man.
KJ Smith says, oh, wait, what? I didn't even see that comment. This was the one.
You got to read it out. You got to read that one out.
I'll go in order here. Chicken wings cost more than lobster. Fisting pee holes at Slicks also.
Yeah, are you talking about chicken wings? One of my friends told me he went out to a wing place, and 12 wings was $20. Oh, it's Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh
12,
wow,
yeah.
that's crazy that a
And
chain
meanwhile,
like
I bought a 5-pound bag at the wholesale club for like $18.99. But there's definitely a wing shortage.
Our local place here has been it's where Jessica worked when she was in high school, so we know the owners. Yeah, I mean their 10 piece is $15, and shit like that. It's no joke. And they're saying they're running into shortages too. KJ Smith's that Super Shredder's yours if you want. Cost plus shipping. I forgot what he said.
That he hated. He wasn't the GI Joe Legos weren't worth the $5.
Oh, yeah. You laid into him, Brinkalizer. And I had already opened the
You did the Snowcat.
Yeah, I opened the Snowcat and yeah, I mean they're crappy. There's a couple pieces that don't hold on well. I've built the Rattler now, and the Rattler, yeah, there's not even a place for a figure to sit to not fit. I mean, it's much smaller, but he's been doing the same thing. I assume that talks about me pre-ordering a bunch of shit, then buying shit that you don't really need, and then getting all your pre-order shit. AAA always giving me a hard time about spending my money. Yes, if I open all my backlog toys and don't buy the new toys, then when I want the new toys are twice as expensive. So
FOMO, it's real.
yeah, it is. It fucking is, bro. And then KJ Smith is salt water tough to maintain.
It's supposed to be a lot easier because what it does is it takes the chlorine and it runs it through titanium plates, and the titanium plates have electric current running through it. And instead of having like a regular pool where you put a bunch of chlorine in, then not if it's salt water. You can get, no, it's really chlorine. But what they do is instead of having like a regular traditional pool where you put the chlorine once when you check the water, you get a big spike of chlorine. And then it goes down, and then you spike it again. This is a constant level. So the pool, it's supposed to be better for the pool. It's supposed to be better for the equipment, the liner, and all that. At least that's what the salesman said to me. He got
yeah,
me,
I was going to say, I
think
think Badass was going to contradict your salesperson.
Well,
Badass,
he might as well say it because I know nothing about pools.
No, I know.
I do pools every day. I'm going to tell you right now, saltwater pools will fucking kill you. They will eat all your shit. Like all the metal around your house, it'll start to corroding it. You'll see your panes in your windows. They'll start to fucking mist out. Because
Well, the windows are plastic, so that's good.
Yeah, but the gaskets that
No,
seal
but
them.
and then they say salt water, but it really is chlorine. It is real chlorine.
You're right. It is salt water because you're adding salt to the water and it's passing through those titanium plates, and the chemical reaction in that plate is what makes chlorine.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
So
I didn't realize that.
and when it goes through your pipes, like it will start to corrode everything and eat everything down, like your rails and all that stuff. They'll all start to rust out. So, I mean, I get what you were saying about your son and the chlorine, and that's only because, like, again, if you test your water on a regular basis and run your water soft instead of hard, because most pools, people who have home pools run their thing hard, and that's because they don't want to have to maintain it on a daily basis. So you just throw a shitload of chlorine in there. It burns the pool out, and then all that residual is sitting there. But if you slowly just add daily, like I'm not sure, most likely you would use tablets of chlorine.
Yeah, they have tablets that are slow dissolving that they float in like a little basket or something.
So if you were actually to put like liquid chlorine in there and do it and just again keep it so that your pH is 7.5, 7.4.
Yeah, see, I work
alkalinity,
12
you
hours a
want
day.
high.
I don't have, and it's just all Hebrew to me. So to me, it's like I'd rather just, it's too much.
I could fly up there for you and maintain your pool for you.
We used to have a hot tub with the bromine tablets.
Yeah, the bromine tablets. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Freak, my son's got sensitive skin, damn it.
So you just got to run your chemistry different.
Oh yeah, KJ FOMO, definitely an issue. All right, let's finish this fucking cast up.
So just a quick thing with the eBay, I did list a bunch of AFA graded Star Wars figures, and I listed some vintage Motu figures. Holy shit, I cannot believe what some of them are going for. Like Moss Man's like 400, Battle Armor Skeletor is like 750. I mean, mint on card.
Jesus.
You know, I listed. Panther I just listed for 400 mint in box. Slime Pit. Some stuff that doesn't mean a lot to me. So hey, if it's a couple grand just sitting there, it'll all add up in a way.
That Panther is probably one of my most memorable toys as a kid, and there is no way I could bring myself to spend $400 for one.
I mean, I could get more for it, but the bubble's damaged. The bubble's got a crack. It's got that yellow degradation like Star Wars figures. But it's never been
slime
opened.
Pit have the slime?
No, I sold the slime already.
Oh, okay.
I sold it separately.
Was it still slimy, or was it like a hard brick?
It felt like a brick. I sold it to some guy in Germany. He never messaged me, but I sold the can of slime for $150.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I've got the whole slime pit with the slime.
Yeah, for
sealed over here that I think I paid $75 at a toy show.
Oh, it's like $450, $500 right now.
Jesus, that's insane! Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Not a lot of super interesting stuff here for grab bag. First up, KOTOR remake in the works. So Knights of the Old Republic was one of the most popular PC games back in the day. I don't know if it was released on any. Oh, I think it was on PlayStation.
Xbox.
Was it on Xbox?
I love that game.
Yeah, I had it on Xbox. I remember that. I remember I had the hint guide. It was really thick.
Now, isn't that is it an RPG, right?
Yeah, it's an RPG.
Okay. See, and I have it. I just haven't ever played it because it's an RPG. I'm not a RPG guy. All right. So that'll be cool that they're going to make a full-on version of it. Let's see. I assume extensive remake of the video game, which was first released in 2003. It'll be remade from the ground up, so it just won't be the same old game with updated graphics. Game will also get new features, but the integrity of the story and characters will be maintained. Okay,
Yeah,
so it's probably going to be another RPG.
It's a hard game to play now because you can download it for Xbox One and play the original Xbox version of it, and it's fucking hard to get through because it goes backwards. So you're playing like a slow engine with fucking like you're shooting and like the laser beam slowly going towards the guy. It's not a good play.
For Transformers, Paramount CEO steps down after years of losses, starting with the last night. The Transformers last night lost him $100 million for Paramount under his watch. I'm like, yeah, good. That's fucking right. You should take responsibility for that fucking pile of crap. Out of a batch of bad movies, to say like this one was so much worse than all the rest really says something, you know. Nothing from O2. G.I. Joe. God damn, I would have killed for this Snake Eyes fucking costume when I was a kid. Look at this thing. It's even got the little short sleeves with the armbands and everything.
It's got
Little
muscles
faux
in it,
muscles in it.
Yeah. Maybe I would have dug the faux muscles as a kid. I think they look ridiculous as an adult. And then you get a Snake Eyes too, which is a good Snake Eyes, not a movie Snake Eyes.
Could you put on
How
a picture of the
close is
packaging?
this? Yeah.
They look like a Ben Cooper kind of box at all? Oh, okay.
I love that feature
Walmart
is
exclusive.
muscles. Yeah, these are Walmart exclusive ones, supposedly. But that Snake Eyes is so dope.
I'm getting.
You mean
it.
the Storm Shadow?
I mean, the Storm Shadow. The Snake Eyes is cool, but less dope than the Storm Shadow.
It's interesting that they are calling out that these are only for boys. Seems a little bit not right for the world we live in.
This is true. This is true.
I mean,
Very
why can't a girl? That's it. I'm gonna start a new website, and we're gonna take this effort to the top.
You're gonna take down
That's it.
Big Costume.
Yes, big costume is going down. They should not classify this only for boys. Girls
Lotus,
can
go
be.
full Karen. Go
That's
speak to
it.
the manager right
That's
now.
it.
Yeah, KJ Smith would have won that thing all day to school. Well, and kids, man, luckily my daughter has not done this too often, but that whole want to wear a Halloween costume for like 3 weeks straight before and after Halloween. I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that with
My
daughter
kid
too
used to
much.
do it. She'd have like 3 different costumes. She'd have her pre-Halloween, mid-Halloween, and Halloween night.
My boss has twin 4-year-old boys, and every night, like when they get home from school, they wear. I mean, in the summer they're wearing every day. Every day they had a different outfit on, and they would wear that. They were the cutest kids. Like one's a little bit bigger than the other one. Like one's called Donut and one's Peanut. But oh my God, they're the superheroes, and
Jesus
it's just
Christ.
oh, it's awesome seeing them every day. A different costume them playing.
Well, we had underoos when we were kids.
Yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah,
had
dude.
underoos, yeah.
I tried. So they've re-released Underoos,
What?
and
For
yeah,
Yeah, they
adults?
had them at Toys R Us at the end. I remember that.
yeah.
For
Yeah,
adults.
but they were kid sizes.
Yes.
No,
weren't
they were kids sizes.
Yeah, like they came in little boxes. I saw them.
Yeah, and then they showed up at Ross, and when they showed up at Ross, I tried to get my daughter because she was into Batman for a while. So I tried, like, come on, don't you want some Batman underoos? She was like 5 years old, and she wasn't having it. So I was just like, Jesus, do you know I had a Superman underoos, and I wanted all of them? Like, I was so mad.
I had the
only
Masters one with the muscly
Oh,
undershirt.
nice.
And then tidy whities that were all like looked like the loincloth.
Yeah.
I had the Superman with the cape that was like a fucking
Yeah.
size of a bandana. It had those 2 little circle Velcro holes. Like,
That's right.
See, they
That's
still
what I
make
had.
kids pajamas and T-shirts with the Velcro cape on it. Because I mean, my son's
Yeah.
13 now, but when he was like 4 or 5, I specifically remember getting him Batman shirts and Superman shirts that had the cape on it. It was really cool. I miss those days.
My daughter had TMNT, and for some reason it had a fucking Velcro cape on it, like a Turtles costume that had a cape on it. I don't know why, but AAA was mentioning take that $400. I think he was talking about Mega Construct Snake Mountain. Have they even announced that?
I think they
Yes,
showed it at
today they
PowerCon.
did. Yeah.
Oh, they did. Oh, so
They're
I
also
haven't
doing
even
a
seen
life-size Havoc staff for Mega Constructs. Looks cool.
Oh, for Mega Constructs, like that
Yeah.
you built? Wow.
Looks
Because I
pretty
know
cool.
they did that Halo, that crazy like fork gun or whatever the fuck that thing is. But all right, well, we're fucking 2 hours and 45 minutes, so we're gonna let you guys go. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Fucking KJ Smith, Brinkalizer, Paul Schreiber up in the house. It's a cool guy, the cool guy. Thank you for being here, brother man. And we have more watchers than that. So anybody that's not chimed in on the comments, thank you also for joining us. You guys,
You're welcome, Slick.
Yeah, you too. That's why we lost Vern. I didn't thank him enough. So thank you guys. Thank my co-host for being here.
Oh no, I'm
every
watching
other
it
week.
to keep the comments up, and you always yell at me for being one of the views.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see you bitches sooner rather than later.
Or later rather than sooner.
Beep.